I know that whatever I can touch, if I put my mind to it, streaming at least. Like I don't have an ego to the point where it's like I'm the best. Like I don't, but like when I put my mind to something, it's gonna work.
Yeah. Welcome back to the 4Media Uncut podcast, baby. We got a special guest returning for you. According to the view count and the listen count, he was an all-time fan favorite. Mr. Arab himself, aka my brother from the same sperm line as myself. So obviously pissing excellence. But since the last time he was on this podcast, he told us he was going to do some crazy shit and change the entire game. And here we are, you know, half a year later of him changing the entire game, getting an update on what is happening. And it's absolutely ridiculous.
He absolutely changed the game on Twitch before he was streaming Fortnite, and he absolutely crushed it there, but he saw the writing on the wall. He knew Fortnite was kind of dying, and now he's doing IRL streaming, which means he's got a camera on his shoulder with a transmitter thing in his backpack that basically combines a bunch of cell phone signals, and so he streams in real life, going to cities around the world and interacting with people, having the craziest, most amazing interactions with just real life people. He's basically like playing a video game in real life, just walking up to random strangers and interacting with them just like you do in freaking Skyrim or World of Warcraft, but he's literally doing it in real life. It's super cool, very entertaining. He's absolutely blowing up, and he's changing the game. In previous years, IRL streaming has been kind of boring, just random people like just walking around with not very much intention, mainly kind of showing people sites and traveling, but not the same way that Arab's doing it. He's absolutely killing it, changing the game like we said, and I think you're really going to enjoy this episode and hearing some of the stories that he had to share. So without any further ado, Mr. Arab.
We don't need an intro, by the way. We do those after.
Well,
Yo, Arab, thanks so much for joining us again, baby. This is round 2. Last time, if I recall, you were about to get into something pretty interesting. I think real life streaming.
Did we do that podcast before I started?
Yep. You mentioned
Crazy.
it. You're like, this is the next step.
You were like, I'm doing something. And I think it was like when we recorded it, it was when your shit was all frozen.
When you like,
and when we
everything
dropped
down.
the podcast, it was like right after you came back, I think.
Yeah, you're like, what's Arab doing? And then you put all the cities.
Fuck, it's been 5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
5 months of streaming, 6 months since we recorded it almost.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Welcome back. You're one of the most played videos on our channel too, by the way. This podcast, the last podcast.
No surprise.
Yeah, it was like 10K.
People just search, so like Arab.
There was a day where that would have pulled 50 to 100.
I know, right?
My YouTube presence isn't as strong right
Your
now.
YouTube
Dude, but I think right now, since you haven't done
I'm mad you gave up on that.
I didn't give up on it.
No, I know, but like
I switched.
that power.
You were girthy before everyone else.
Yeah,
was.
so that YouTube presence, I'm now as girthy on Twitter.
I get it.
Twitter, 2.5 million views this month.
Damn.
On video views, not like impressions. Just video
do you
clips.
post?
What is that?
Do you post?
I post one
vertical
clip,
clips or a square?
a rectangle.
Well, horizontal.
Horizontal.
Not even vertical. Anything. Okay.
But like vertical would probably not vertical, but
so
square would take up more space. It would be a better clip.
No,
but people on Twitter just
effort,
watch,
right?
dude. People on Twitter just watch
dimension.
horizontal videos for whatever reason.
Twitter's regular. It comes up like this, and you just flip your screen. They do better than mobile videos because people watch Twitter on desktop too.
Yeah, true.
Okay, cool, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Twitter, 2.5 million video views. I upload a video once every 18 hours or so. 2.5 million. So it's like 35 videos, 2.5 million views, 80K average.
Nice.
That's
on
sick.
Twitter, which on Twitter is a lot.
What's a view on Twitter?
80K views on Twitter is way better than 80K views on YouTube.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That's because it's just harder to get the views.
It's just way harder to get the views.
Huh.
It's like how a TikTok view doesn't count as much as a YouTube view.
Yeah, you're right. But I feel like with
like
Twitter, it's like almost like that because people can just scroll past and watch it for 1 second and then move on.
Exactly.
How long does it take?
Dude, the completions on those videos are like 40%, which is like I'd say is pretty good. I mean, a YouTube video you can click and click off.
I get to completion about 40% of the time, so makes sense.
To be fair, Twitter I believe that's in the space that I'm in. Like Twitter views are harder because everybody in that like gaming YouTube space, like we've all had big YouTube channels before. You know, like getting 80K on YouTube wasn't hard for me. Yeah, I'd upload a video, I'd get 100K on YouTube the first day. So it's like getting it on Twitter. I've never experienced it before, and now that it's booming,
yeah. But I don't think it's worth a YouTube view.
Who's the biggest person on Twitter that's interacted with
because you don't
you?
have descriptions and shit. I mean, that's like
it's just higher intent viewership. I'm going to YouTube and I'm watching like 3 things in my total time span. I'm getting on Twitter and I'm consuming 150.
right. But somebody watches my Twitter video and it's the same video that I'd upload on TikTok, but they're no.
I'm not comparing TikTok. I'm talking
I know.
YouTube,
I know.
Twitter.
I'm just explaining. It's the same video.
Yeah.
I just make
Yeah.
it into rectangle
I get
form.
you. I get you.
And they watch it and they're like, rather than being like, oh, let me follow his TikTok, they're like,
Retweet.
oh no, it's not even that. They fucking like it. They'll DM me. They'll be like, holy shit, your new content's sick. They'll fucking show that when they like a video on Twitter, boom. Now, like, let's say fucking Nick Merckx likes my tweet and Tfue likes my tweet. It pops up on their followers' feeds.
Mm-hmm.
Tfue liked. Nick Merckx liked. So it.
Okay, yeah. So organic earned reach is higher.
Yeah.
They call that earned reach.
Okay.
That's what it's called in like the ad world.
Right, like in YouTube, like fucking PewDiePie can like your video,
Yeah.
but it's not going to share to PewDiePie's subscribers.
Yeah.
On Twitter, if
that
somebody
happens.
big likes my video, it's going to share it to their followers.
So why don't you run ads on Twitter? Not a good look.
Like, what do you mean?
Like why and what you don't game anymore, so this is a bad example, but like let's say you're a gamer.
Like sponsors?
Why isn't it smart as a gamer to open like generic gaming channels, like clip channels, where you clip other people and post them, and like post yourself and run it as a sponsored ad to everyone in the gaming community from a gaming page?
You don't want to run your own ads in the gaming community.
But you're
on other
not.
people's pages.
You're not. But you don't. No one even knows it too. It's just like
Okay,
You're a
no, it's
gaming
you.
page that reposts a bunch of other gamers.
exactly you fucks everyone, but like you're
Oh.
sponsoring your shit.
You're saying like you start a gaming clips page?
Yeah, I'm just
It's just a lot of effort. I mean,
to
a
run
lot of
ads.
people have
You
it.
could do it in like 2 days. That's what I'm saying. I'm just
No.
wondering if it would be frowned upon if you hit it like that.
anything like hitting other people's pages in gaming and streaming space is just considered toxic.
Yeah.
It's not like you guys like fucking real estate or marketing or you guys market on each other's pages and
I mean, we were friends with a lot of marketing companies that are our competitors technically.
yeah, but like in Twitter you just don't run ads on other people's pages. Like the only person that does it is Ninja
Yeah.
and he gets shit talked.
I mean, you shouldn't do it at any level, but you do
Why should you not do it?
for that reason. Just like relationship, like especially if you
yeah.
know someone in the community,
Yeah.
right? Like when I see people that I know running ads on our keyword for 4Media, I'm like,
You can see what keyword they run it on.
I mean, if you search your
If
name,
you search your name and their ad pops up in front of your link, because the first results on Google are ads, you know.
rats.
here's the thing though. No, a lot of the time it's 'cause
They'll
people
pay
just
for-
people suck at Google ads and they put broad keyword marketing. And so like every time you type in marketing, they'll come up, even though it's
Oh.
irrelevant. So a lot of the first 3 ads are usually like dog shit, non-e-commerce related stuff, marketing.
Really?
Yeah, just wasting their money.
But you can, if you're a business owner and they're specifically using your business name, you can actually reach out to Google to like have them not allowed to do that. Because I used to work at an escape game place, and you would search in like the name of their business, and the competitors would like buy the top spot, and then they'd be like, "Yo, Google, they can't do that. We're that business." And they're like, "Oh, sorry." And then like 2 months later, they'd pop up and like do it again.
Really?
Yeah, it was wild.
Rats.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out to Google. I mean, I definitely got some pull in that department.
Yeah.
Hello.
My name's 4Media, and when you type in 4Media, we ain't coming up.
We do though. We come.
I know.
But yeah, my YouTube presence.
We come up. We're always the top result every single time. We always are the top result.
now
That's
the
so
podcast
good.
is banned.
Yikes. All right, cool. So last time though, you were not doing what you're doing. So what are you doing now? Because you were talking about it last time.
I'm travel streaming. I travel with a camera on my shoulder
Mm-hmm.
and I walk around new cities.
Like what do you
12
mean new cities? Like
12, 15 hours a day.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll like go to Thailand. I'll walk around Phuket, Thailand.
mm-hmm.
Otherwise pronounced as fuck it.
Phuket.
And I'll interact with the maximum allow. Like I will explore every culture to the fullest that I'm allowed to on camera.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm walking home from a hotel my first day in Thailand, and a chick walks up to me. Their culture, like prostitution's a huge thing there. Lady
yeah.
boys, right? It's like wrapped, like
Yeah.
you know, people born. They give them estrogen pills at 13. Like they look hot.
Why?
Hot,
why
bro.
did Thailand become a hotspot for that?
I don't
I
know.
don't know, but I'm gonna
hot.
agree. I'm gonna agree with Arab. I've been to Thailand, and some of these people,
They are hot.
it's like
I was afraid to talk to a girl.
that was a guy.
No, because I didn't know which one was a guy.
Yeah. Oh, in general, for sure you are.
Because they were all hot.
The hotter they are, the scarier it gets.
Whoa.
And they're like solid rocket 10.5s. Like they don't mess around. They're like you're like
I'm lady boy.
You're like fuck, is it worth it?
They rap it. They rap it too.
You said fuck, is it worth it?
Dude, no, I'm not thinking like that.
I know.
Like I was with my wife at the time, so I was different. But like, we'd meet people there and we'd push them to do it, and we'd be like, "Yo, go hit on her. Come on, you got it." And like people are like,
bro,
you see them considering it because they're like so hot. You're like, fuck it. Like no one knows it's a guy, not even me. That's what they're thinking, bro.
But it's like
they're like babes. Some of them,
bro. I'm walking home from my hotel at 2, right? I still have my camera on, and this chick walks up to me and goes, "I give you a massage." I was like, any interaction that I get given when I'm streaming, I will take to the fullest. To the fullest that I can
for
take.
Sure. It's on camera
Without dying.
Yeah.
I
mean, you've gotten pretty close to risking that one.
I've gotten pretty close.
Yeah.
I almost bought heroin off the dude in New Orleans.
Holy.
Yeah, that clip got like 100K in 12 hours on Twitter. It ended up at like 170K or something. It did real well. And that was like when I first started almost. So it was huge for like people realizing that I'm better than the other ones.
Yeah.
So like she pulls me over a massage. I'm like, all right, whatever. Takes me into the massage parlor and like she wants me to go in, take my shoes off. I'm like, no, I gotta go to the hotel. She goes, I got a motorbike. Like she has a motorbike. She wants to go back to my hotel. I was like,
this is a lady boy or like a girl?
It was a girl.
Okay.
Not hot, but
this is the one that you clipped, right?
What?
This is the one you clipped?
Yeah, okay. I clipped this one. And then she like gives me a price, and then I'm like, no, I gotta go back to my hotel. She's like, I give you blowjob. Like straight up.
Does she realize there's a camera on your shoulder?
Bro, it's like if they don't realize, they're just stupid and they deserve to be filmed.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Like,
but she didn't.
It's big, bro. It's huge.
Yeah, it's big and it's like white and it has a giant lens on the front. Like,
and a wire connected to his back.
Yeah, literally. And you're like talking to chat. They're like, this guy crazy. He's talking to himself.
Yeah. Hey, chat, should I fuck with her? She's like, blowjob.
she's like, I suck your dick. Yeah. She's like, I suck your dick, blowjob. And I was like, okay. I was like, how do I know you're good? She's like, oh, you pay after. I suck your dick so good.
What a close, bro.
Yeah,
how do I know you're good?
Yeah, you pay after. Like, what am I gonna say?
This bitch is like
right?
objection, payment. Okay, got it.
And like this is caught on film from a first person POV.
Yeah.
Wherever I go, I'm exploring it to the fullest, right? So like Sydney, like I'll go live.
Wait. So what happened with the lady though?
Nothing. I just ended stream and took her back to my place and railed the shit out of her.
You're like, all right, with that chat, I'm out. It was a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll let you know how this goes. Dude, that's so funny.
I actually gave him an idea. I'm not gonna say anything.
I got you a souvenir, by the way, which you told me to get you.
A souvenir.
You told me to get you something from Thailand. No, I got you like Muay Thai shorts.
I didn't tell you to give me Muay Thai.
You told me to get you a souvenir. You said get something from Thailand.
Oh, you got me Muay Thai shorts?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's a sick souvenir.
That's dope.
Yeah, and I fucking bought 3, one for each of us, of the brothers, and it weighed my suitcase down so much.
Dude, they're so heavy.
Shits are heavy, bro.
Dude,
really?
I'm never.
That's
It was
a
at the
sick
beginning of
gift,
my trip, so for 5 weeks I have like extra baggage that I'm paying for.
That's
bro.
so funny. Was it? This idea. So I gave him this idea. I'm not gonna say who or what, but like let's just say a girl wanted to collab with him. Girl, he wants to figure out how to make this collab a sick thing where they both like smash. Girl has an OnlyFans.
Smash what?
Like Smash Records. Yeah. Like
Okay, yeah, when you said smash, I was like, okay.
No, just to be clear. No, it doesn't even care about that. Just like win-win for both of us in a way where our fans loved it. Yeah, smash hit, right? So I was saying, bro, why don't you actually smash? Hear me out. But no, that's what I said. I said, do something on the stream during the day where like you're both interacting, you meet up, something happens, it gets like out of hand, all this stuff. You're getting pulled into her room, by your shirt. You're like, hey, chat, gonna go.
He's like fantasizing.
We'll continue this
fanfics
on her OnlyFans. See you guys and like check out. What do you think would happen? How many people would subscribe? How many people would subscribe to her OnlyFans
just to see what happens?
Just to see him. And like, do I get to see him? Like, is that even
like, is that gonna happen? And
do you get what I'm saying, bro? Like, what a fucking power play. Anyways.
Yo, it'd be funny if you trolled like Belle Delphine did, where she was like, I'm gonna make a Pornhub account, and then she like posted videos of her like me touching my pussy and she's like rubbing her cat. like the titles were like super crazy and you click on it and it's like not the right thing.
Dude, that's actually such a good idea.
Yeah, so like you go to the OnlyFans and it's just like you end the story with something even weirder. Like she's secretly a spy and she like there's like a whole storyline or something. That would be hilarious.
What the fuck is Andrew talking about?
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like people follow the OnlyFans will see what happens, and then you're like, actually, it's another thing, and you're like, people are like, wait, what?
Yeah.
They've already paid for it at that point, though.
Arab rides my pussy, and it's you on her lion. You know what I mean?
like my hairy pussy.
Anyways, let's move on this topic.
Yeah.
Cut the whole thing out. Anyways. So
no, but we were talking about the stream interaction, right? Or there was a thing afterwards.
No,
you were
he
saying
was
his idea.
He was saying like in Australia what he does.
Yeah.
What he does.
Yeah, just go to different cities and explore it to like the fullest. Like I'll try.
Like, how do people watch you for so long at
Bro.
once? Live.
That's
you know
what
I mean.
That's what's
Stop.
wild.
You want to know what's crazier?
That's the hardest.
No,
that's
you want to
like
know what's crazier?
The biggest objection to this that like you've overcome, in my opinion.
Stop. The crazier part, they watch the VOD. They watch the video,
replays.
the replays. They go, Arab, I missed the stream, but I'm going to watch the whole replay. And they'll watch 8 to 12 hours of replays.
Oh, whoa, like that.
To keep up with the
They're not even
storyline.
watching it live.
To keep up with the storyline.
You're lying, bro.
Swear.
Dude, it's kind of like the like Minecraft server with Dream and shit. Like they, like you these people are obsessed. Like they watch every single streamer and like want to follow the fucking story, but it's like real.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it's live streaming my life.
Yeah, it's literally your life.
But it's also an exaggerated, like I wouldn't do this all off camera.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not going to fucking walk 15 miles a day and you
and
know,
give out McFlurries.
figure out where the fuck the gay sauna is in Sydney that you can get a cum buffet.
Stop. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this.
$30 a nut.
Wait.
On Essex Street in Sydney. $30 a nut. This old dude walks by us, goes, I'm going to the gay sauna. And
He just says that to you?
yeah,
Out of the blue?
He goes, you want an orgasm? And my friend, he had the camera at the time. He like, listen, he goes, an orgasm? He goes, yeah, I'm going to the gay sauna. This is like a 70-year-old, bro.
The sauna.
This is the middle of Sydney. It's like
He's
9 p.m.
Australian too. That
It's
makes it so funny.
It's 9 p.m. on this fucking like
You trying to get an orgasm?
the main road. Like it's not even in a hidden spot.
Oh my god.
And he asks us, he's like, you want to pay for my orgasm? I was like, fuck it. Why wouldn't we? This is a perfect clip. I was like, how much? He goes, $30, unlimited nuts. You can have unlimited orgasm as much as you want. I was like, a cum buffet, huh? So we gave him $30 and he goes, thank you. And he walked off to the gay sauna and probably busted.
Did you follow him?
Hell no.
How do you know he went to gay sauna? You probably just homelessly scammed.
You probably
I looked
sucked
it
the
up
guy's
after.
dick for some crack.
I looked it up.
Oh, you looked
after.
it up?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yikes! What the fuck is just open info like that?
Yes, bro. It's like
just
it's
look
like
it up?
the shit you see just being out 12 to 14 hours a day and taking every interaction is like mind opening.
Fair enough.
You got to think too, like, how often are you just like interacting in the public? Like during your daily
not.
life, I'm not.
You're
So
not.
the people
You're
that are
just
just
walking around.
walking around cities and shit are like
Real
the most
people.
interesting people.
NPCs,
and they're
side
NPCs,
characters,
yes.
bro. Like,
Bro, that's wild to think about. There's like a guy, he's just like trying to get you to come on his quest.
bro.
He's like,
well, that's the meme now.
like
It's
the
like
homeless
side quest
guy is
started.
gonna like throw his shit at you.
It's like
He's
side
just
quest
like,
started, bro. That's what happens.
He's wild.
That's his only role. Yeah, he's just sitting there like, dude.
Just standing there, just waiting for me
Like
to
an
interact.
NPC just waiting for you to come to him and click X.
That's what it feels like. Like, are we just pushing the world forward and there's just people out there walking around all day?
Bro, it's wild to think about how many people are out there living just like completely separate lives. You know, like but they're like just doing normal shit. But they're basically
What's
like,
the craziest shit
I don't
you've
know.
seen so far?
On stream,
Yeah.
the issue is like anything crazier than like what I've explained so far, you get banned for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Twitch
but
is-
just
Yeah.
but give us some
That's
more
the
but-
downside here.
that's the downside.
What if you like?
If I could stream it all at a U, I would. I would.
I
If
know
you could stream
would,
it all
but
what?
That's what would take it to like the next.
Yeah.
It'd be like
But
Vitaly
why don't you do some
Uncensored.
things off stream? Like some things you have to go to the vlog for. Wouldn't that
Dude,
make
even
it
then
interesting?
pulling out your phone and like a fucking like this is an excuse because it's like you're not holding it. It's just
Attached.
always
Yeah.
recording.
What
It
if
doesn't look
what if
intentional.
what
Yeah.
if you were just like recording straight to it? Can you do that?
Yeah, you could. just not. It's no fun.
Yeah, you can't interact with the
That's
chat.
That's not what I want to do. Like the fun
Yeah,
is
yeah.
interacting with chat, them seeing this live.
Yeah, it's literally happening live.
Nobody else is doing it like that.
There's no edits.
No.
It's guaranteed real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like shit happens where, oh, the craziest shit is this one. First 3 minutes of streaming in Ireland. Okay. This one was so crazy that I got texts after from friends big in the industry that had to be fake. I'm walking down Ireland. I see these dudes look at me weird, right? Like I'm walking down the main strip. I see these dudes look at me like, not weird, but like I can interact with them. So I'm like,
Intrigued.
yeah. So I'm like, let me ask the first Irish locals I see, like what there is to do here. I just started my stream. It's 3 minutes in. It's like, hey, I'm not from around here. You guys know what to do around here? And the guy goes, he's like, we're not from around here either. Are you streaming or some shit? He said something. I was like, yeah. He goes, you should come to my show. I was like, what do you mean? Like you have a show you're playing here? He goes, yeah. I was like, at the academy. I was like, cool. Like, well, what's your name? He goes, Baby No Money. I was like, I feel like I heard that name before. He's like names a bunch of streamers or whatever. I'm like, hey, my name's Arab. And then his friend knew who I was. He's watched all my coaching videos.
No way.
No way.
Dude, I'm going to play this song for you. And you're going to know exactly who he is. This guy had like one of the hottest songs on fucking TikTok last year.
Did I really just forget that melody?
No way. Yeah, I totally know this song. That was him?
He invited me to his show. I went backstage on stream. I streamed it all. Like, and now we're homies.
That was different than the music festival thing?
Different.
Jeez.
Yeah, the music festival was in Australia. It's
Yeah.
Ireland.
Oh. Sorry. I was getting mixed up.
Too much.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah. So
That's
that was
wild.
the craziest thing.
For sure. By like,
Wait, he was
chance
just
wise.
randomly-
It was
Was he Irish? He's not Irish, is
no,
he?
they had a show that day.
That's fucking
What an
wild.
experience.
And the first people I interacted with was him.
The fact that he
and
even
he knew what
invited
Twitch
you.
was. He invited me right away.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah. He's a cool ass dude.
Nice of him to invite you before he even knew who you were, really.
Yeah, I think he knew what the gig was though.
No, he knew that
The
you were
rig, like-
streaming.
yeah, he knew
But
the
like-
rig too.
But like,
Yeah.
you know
For
what
sure.
mean?
I agree. Before he even knew I was.
Nothing. You
He
could have been 5 views, bro, on your
Yeah.
thing for all he knew. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That says a bit to me.
He was a dope ass guy.
Yeah.
Like he was one of the. I mean, everyone. I
Yeah.
guess it was, you know.
That's sick.
Yeah, that was the coolest, I guess, if you're asking.
How was St. Patrick's Day in Ireland?
Fucking crazy.
Well, crazy
So
how?
many people.
Just like an
Just
insane
like
amount of people in the
like
streets.
Just an unlimited amount of people on every street, every road. Just like maybe 5 miles worth of road.
Whoa.
Just fully packed.
You couldn't escape
How
it.
stressful, bro. How many people just faint that day, probably?
Just fully
And they're all getting
packed.
fucked up.
fucked up, bro.
in the
How much
heat.
beer? Can you drink on stream?
Yeah, you could drink on the stream.
Interesting. That's kind of weird that, I mean, I guess it's not that weird that you can drink on stream. I just feel like I don't see people getting like fucked up on
Drinking's
stream.
perfectly legal.
Yeah.
Anything that's
but you're not
legal, you
allowed
can do
to
on
play it on, well, I guess you are allowed to play it on TV. You're not allowed to advertise it on TV with people
Alcohol?
drinking it. You ever noticed in a beer commercial, you
Oh,
never
they don't
see someone
drink it, you're
drinking it.
saying.
They're only cheersing
Yeah, yeah.
or like cracking it.
Really?
Yeah, people like in commercials, you can't drink alcohol.
I don't know that.
Have you
seen
ever seen a commercial of people drinking shots? Never.
Fuck,
on
man.
TV?
They're always just holding a drink and like cheersing it. They're never like sipping on it ever. You can in a show, but you can't do it on a commercial, which is weird.
Mm.
It's like, what is a child gonna like, oh, I don't know what that is. And as soon as they drink it, they're like, I want that. Or so, like who are they
Have you seen-
protecting?
Did you see the Liquid Death commercial for the Super Bowl they did?
I think I remember seeing that. We were sponsored by Liquid Death.
No, I know. That's what I'm asking.
No.
Dude, they had an ad where it was like a bunch of kids slamming down Liquid Death in the living room, cheersing it. It was like
It was
kids
really funny.
getting hammered. And then like around the corner, mom comes around, pregnant as shit, huge stomach, pounding one down too. And they never like show the label, you know what I mean? And
It
everyone
looks like they're just drinking
smashing
fucking
like
cans
Miller
of beer.
Lights, you know what I mean? And it just goes, relax, it's just water. You know what I mean? And slammed it down.
so good.
It was killer, bro. It was like one of my favorite ads actually.
Dude, I went to the Tabernacle recently for a concert, and Liquid Death was like the water that they sold there, and I was like, this is the perfect water for a fucking concert venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're killing it.
Like,
with
people
all the
don't want to
music
walk around with a
festivals,
little
everything.
bitch water bottle. They're like, oh, I've got a can. I fit in with everyone else.
Exactly. A bitch ass water like this at a music. It's like,
Yeah, you're like, oh, you're the sober Sally.
Sober Sally over here.
Unless it's full of vodka, which
On TV.
Can't happen.
Really?
wow, he's chugging vodka on television.
What is that?
Oh, I have this water.
1984. 1822.
What?
What year was that made?
Oh, the water.
Yeah, water.
I couldn't tell you.
Cool.
Dude, is it ever weird to think about? I think about this a lot. I eat so much chicken and eggs. I'm like, I wonder how much of my body is made up of chicken and egg, like, descendants.
Not that much, probably. Right.
I feel like a lot, dude.
Your organs are like consuming these things that are nutrients
Yeah.
that are inside of them.
But I guess the nutrients that the nutrients that came from it.
Fair
I
enough.
don't know.
It's interesting. I'll let you.
I
figure
feel like
that
I'm
one
like
out.
25% chicken.
I'll let you
at
figure.
least.
10% egg.
Yeah, at least 10% egg.
You're fucking wild.
No, but you were just saying, you know, I was thinking about it because I'm like, how long is water around? Like the water you're drinking now could have been drank by a fucking dinosaur. Probably was.
Peed at some point. run
Definitely,
into a river,
definitely it was peed out of a person.
rewashed, rain from a cloud sometime later in his lifetime.
Good point. It's
Like
the
who
same
knows?
water.
Like,
It's the
did
same
Abraham
fucking water.
Lincoln drink this water at some point? I don't know.
Like, where's it going?
That's fucking insane, actually.
It is
Holy
weird.
shit, Abraham Lincoln probably did drink this water.
He might have pissed it, and then he pissed it out.
Maybe that's what
You're
makes
drinking
prodigies.
Abraham
Like, you
Lincoln's
got the
piss.
right bottle of water. Like LeBron James making out the hood, he just got the right bottle of water.
He drank like Michael Jordan's
Had nothing to do
bottle.
with the mom raising
Michael
him,
Jordan's
nothing to do-
piss just became a bottle of water, and this guy drank
They
it.
scientifically tested it like placebo. Like this was only pissed out by losers, and this was pissed out by legends.
Interesting though. So how's your life changed, and how do you look back at your decision?
People think I'm a lot cooler now.
They think you're cool.
Because you're not just sitting on a computer playing games. You're like interacting with women. You're like, whoa, he can talk to girls.
No, just in general though. You're
Not even
like-
that, it's just like personal, like friends, like people
You're
react to
becoming
my
more cultured too.
yeah, more cultured. Like people would just reach out more, like bigger streamers. I love what you're doing. When can I hop on one with you? Like
Yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that. Cause like there's other streamers that do it in this space, okay, that do the travel streaming, and it's its own community. I'm not really part of it. Like I'm friends with one or two of them. All right, they're their own like small community, I'd say. And then I'm the gamer that did real well in gaming and then switched to here. So I'm bringing the gaming community into it that have never enjoyed watching that kind of content. And it's so fast paced the way I do it. Like it's not, like I said, it's not just showing places.
And you're not like waiting around for an hour for something to happen.
Yeah.
You're making shit happen.
Exactly.
You're gonna interact with someone. You're gonna.
I'm
You're
not like,
cooking
oh,
a-
look how cool this Thailand temple is. Like,
Yeah,
and
like-
then looking at it for 2 hours, it's like I go in, I'm there for 5 minutes. All right, this is boring. Let me go interact.
Yeah,
with
you're
someone.
like, oh, cool. There's this little museum. Can I go in for free? What's happening? Blah blah blah. You know, shit like
exactly.
that.
How far can you like socially engineer your way past shit?
Yeah.
That's what I try to do. Is like,
You
what are
should
the
carry
limits?
like a construction vest in your backpack so you can just like
I've
pretend.
thought about that,
Like
but
you
the
can just
camera
throw
would-
it on and like pretend to be a
Yeah.
construction worker for a sec.
So for people that don't know, how are you doing this technologically? Because like you're in some weird ass places. You're still live streaming. You're not recording and editing and then uploading.
yeah, like
I've
we've
had
all
3
seen.
SIM cards.
3 SIM cards. Flex those companies. You know, are they specific companies?
No, I don't want to flex any companies.
T-Mobile has the worst fucking service ever.
Wait, so you're basically combining 3 different phone services into like one super strong
Yeah.
signal.
Or are they
Yeah.
just backing up each other?
No, they're one signal.
They're combining. That's what like one of the
They're
pieces
all
of
combined.
technology is like strengthening it.
Yeah, it's
So
called
aren't there
bonding.
moments where like you just don't have signal?
There are.
0.5 plus 0.5 plus 0.5 is still 1.5.
It's not
Yeah.
about that. The 1.5 still works. It's about the 0. It's like you go into a fucking underground basement
I
where
understand.
nobody has service.
So what happens
Yeah,
there? Stream
fuck.
paused.
No, it switches to like a scene with my top clips.
Oh really?
So scene paused.
It stays in it. Sometimes viewers go up when that happens. Because
That's
it's like
hilarious.
it's just moments. It's just intense.
It's like highlight.
40,
That's
60
sick. How
second
did you
highlight.
how did you make it do that?
It's the company, Unlimited IRL. They set it all up.
Nice.
Shout out them. That's the company I'll flex.
And
'Cause
they,
they're worth
didn't they
flexing.
gift you the setup too in the beginning at least?
They gave me the setup in the beginning, yeah.
But have you like upgraded it all since then?
No, I've bought new parts and shit,
Yeah,
you know?
that's cool.
Yeah.
And you signed with a team.
I did sign with a team.
That's cool. That was huge because that wasn't there when it happened.
No, I was talking to a team in the Middle East.
And a team, like a team of IRL streamers, or what?
No, so like basically like other. So in gaming, there's like teams like FaZe, TSM. Whatever.
But why would you be on their team? What are you competing?
So they were in talks with me. They're called GXR. They were in talks with me when I was gaming.
Yeah.
They have the largest creators in the Middle East.
That's the future, bro. A team of live streamers that you send into cities that do challenges like scavenger hunts.
I already have ideas.
All live.
I already have ideas.
That's such a good idea.
Holy fuck.
Lifestyle.
You're welcome, world.
Right? They have. Don't worry. Lifestyle. Like the largest creators, like 20 million subs, 24 million on YouTube. But they're dominant in the Middle East. They don't really have anybody in the US. They're just starting to expand. What better than to expand with a guy who owns the word Arab?
Yay.
You know.
You're so right.
So but that being said, like the guy who got me onto that recognized like I guess my work ethic and how long I've been in the scene. And he just believes in me. So like when I switched from gaming to travel streaming, we were still in talks. Like we were in talks for 5 months before I actually signed with the team. And I was actually scared.
This was a hard decision for you. This is very hard.
It was a very hard decision. I was scared, okay, that they wouldn't want to pick me up anymore now that I switched. Like I'm not a gamer anymore. When I switched, he DM'd me. He sent me a message on WhatsApp. He goes, "This is the smartest decision you ever made. You're going to absolutely slaughter it. This is so fucking genius." The guy who wanted me on the team.
The owner of
he was the
GXR?
first one that told you, like, good shit.
Yeah, he sent me, as soon as he saw the video, he sent me. He wasn't the first one, but like.
Like, he
DM'd you quickly.
First day, he DM'd me.
Yeah.
So, like, that was cool. I was like, all right. This team, I mean, and, you know.
Sometimes it's the lesson there, too. Like, sometimes it's a lot better to partner up with someone or work together on something because you know that person already cares more than the money is. You know what I mean? Like, you would rather take a minor pay cut to make sure that you work with someone who, like, believes in your shit. You know what I mean?
And they believe in me. They believe in me pretty well. We have some good, like...
Yeah, I mean, even him messaging you shows that there's something there.
For sure.
And
like, I'm not somebody... I mean, I told them as soon as I got on the team, I'm like, listen, guys, I'm not... I know you have other creators, and, like, when you fly them out, they need business or first class. I don't want any of that. Give me economy. Give me a regular hotel. Spend that money on content. Like, I want to make sick shit.
Or both.
I don't care if they're there.
Feel free to give me a hotel as well.
They give me a hotel.
First class.
They give me good... I don't want... I've never flown first class, and I don't care to.
From here to Dubai, real nice.
Here to Dubai, real nice is a nice nap or some Netflix, you know?
A nice nap, fully reclined, flat.
Yeah, but like for
in your bed.
It is pretty.
I get
sick.
it.
In your
I've done it once.
bed. They'll pay
and
with
nice.
credit card points.
Either way,
I get it, but like,
but you're saying
but also like me saying that, like they get it. Like I'm here.
You're saying like I don't need anything
no
fancy.
other creator, I'm sure, has told them that.
I get it.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
You know, so like, and it's true. It's not. I just said it to say it. Like I don't care.
Those are the
Spend
kind of
the money
you want, anyways.
Yeah, spend the fucking money on us making sick content.
Yeah.
Like that scavenger hunt you said.
Dude, I'm thinking like Hunger Games shit. Dude, think about Hunger Games. You're watching it live.
Streamed, bro.
You're like in Hunger Games, you know, they're like, they're showing each player like in real time and shit.
And they just have cameras at the checkpoints where like everyone's meeting in this hunt.
Yeah, so like,
on
like, Twitch, you could hop from streamer to streamer to streamer. Like, I remember, I mean, because that's when streamers are all playing together on video games, that's what's happening.
Bro,
people are jumping from stream to stream to stream. Yeah.
Put them on a digital map that everyone can see.
Yeah, it's like a maze.
Where the next checkpoints
Dude, I'm thinking like paintball or laser tag would be sick too.
Bro, so, and you can put like the where they are in the race, like who's like how close to, bro.
The scavenger hunt one would be sick too, because that's like Mr. Beast is already like doing
Mr.
that.
Beast, but live.
Exactly.
And they're all competing.
Didn't you do one of those?
Think about it.
You did a scavenger hunt thing, right? Like a hide and go seek.
Hide in the airport.
Fidias, yeah.
He hid in the airport.
Who did it?
Fidias.
Oh yeah. Isn't he in like Arax?
But they didn't all live stream.
No.
That's the difference.
Yeah. You know how much footage went away? I mean, that's part of the reason I do what I do now.
Yeah.
How much footage went away in that shit?
I know. Think about the edit. Fuck. I always think about those videos like that where there's like a million GoPros just recording so much shit. I'm like, how do they even fucking manage all this footage?
I personally had at least 40 to 60 minutes worth of footage.
Whew.
And I think like fucking, 20 seconds made it in.
Dude, right?
That's crazy.
Fuck.
That's why live is so cool.
I know. because you're not wasting every moment. There's no expectation that it needs
Yo,
to be
how
edited.
can I invest in this live tournament streaming thing? Like, it should be like a thing, like an NFL, like a UFC.
We're introducing.
Do you get what I'm saying?
We're introducing Scavenger Coin, the first NFT that will be
probably already
funding
been a
directly
scavenger.
live scavenger
There's
hunts.
probably already been a scavenger.
Bro, but like this content
Right.
is actually insane for live
No,
streaming.
that's
something I
actually
would
too
sit on
sick.
my couch and watch for 6 hours.
If it was like a specified game where there was a time,
Exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's like first
No, I
person
would
to
watch
get
that
here,
shit.
and this is how it's gonna go.
it's just like pay per view. You know, you all pay to fucking watch
they
the
used to
fight.
do this. They used to. What was the show called, bro? Something race.
The Amazing Race.
Is it Amazing Race? You come in pairs
Yeah,
and you'd
The
like
Amazing Race.
The
do
Yeah.
amazing,
things in, like,
the amazing
Africa.
racist.
Yeah, that was a guy on YouTube.
probably not. Probably not that one.
That guy was funny.
But that was what's called Amazing Race.
It was Amazing Race.
like friends and couples would compete
Yep.
in like other countries and do checkpoints like this.
Yep,
But like
yep.
live streaming it
that would be sick.
instead of like just watching this cut version.
Dude,
of
I
shit.
think the way that Mr. Beast does the like I hired a bounty hunter to find me and he just goes like
That's
that
sick.
live would be sick as fuck too.
Yeah.
Because those are crazy because
The bounty hunter just streams nice.
dude, but one thing Mr. Beast said in one of his interviews recently, he was saying that like he's always super scared because like who knows, they might catch him in like 20 minutes and then the video's kind of fucked. And the interview, I think it might have been on Rogan. Rogan was like, "What would you do?" And he was like, "I would just pay the bounty hunter however much I said I would pay him, and then I would hire another one to just do it again and just eat the cost because I got to have the good video out of it." I'm like, Jesus, dude.
Have you heard of this podcast with Joe?
It just came out 2 weeks ago, right?
No, it's been a while.
It's maybe like 3.
Couple months.
It's
been a couple
I think it's been like a
months.
month.
It's been a couple months.
Nate,
Sorry, I was busy. I was in Ireland
Time
Can you look it up?
You're
Australia.
Quite busy.
and Thailand.
indeed.
Yeah, we're just here on the hamster wheel. as
You know, I don't
travel
care to
life.
travel.
You don't care to?
I hate traveling.
I give 0 fucks to travel.
well,
Really?
not even about the experiences. Come on.
No, they're cool. It's not like my desire.
Yeah,
They're cool.
Like
It's
you're
not that I
saying
don't
how
like
people
them.
say I want to travel.
Yeah,
Like Andrew's like that. Andrew likes to go places like that.
yeah, like he enjoys traveling. I do it because it's the best way to put content out right now.
But to be fair, when I've thought about this, I think a lot of people when they go travel, they want to like go do the touristy shit, or like they're like, I want to go see the Eiffel Tower. I'm like, I don't really like if I see it, I'm like,
Stop,
cool.
You want to see it?
No, I see it, and then I'm like, okay, but now what? You know what I mean? Like
That's my point.
I like being I like making friends and
Yes.
stuff. Like that's
Yes.
my shit. Because if I can have friends like around the world, that's just sick. You know, even just to have those connections. Because then like who knows what that'll like blossom into?
Yeah.
You know.
Agreed.
Well, so like I don't care, but I'll do it because that's the way I put out content right now.
Yeah,
That's
for
the best
sure.
way for me to.
No, and I really like the way you're doing it. Honestly, like because you're not just walking around aimlessly and not having interactions.
Yeah.
Like you're not afraid to like
Well,
walk
they-
up to people and just
so-
start conversing.
So
and
viewers
doing
that
something.
watch, they get points for watching, like in Twitch,
Mm.
and a certain amount of hours of watching, you can basically claim. They're allowed to claim 4 times an hour, two complimenting strangers and 2 interacting with strangers. So like I have to do it when somebody claims interact with a stranger.
Whoa.
I have to interact with a stranger, and like I'm not supposed to ask them like, "Yo, where's this place?" Like I gotta ask them like something that, and it could turn into nothing, and it
Like,
could
hey,
turn
those
into
shoes are kind of weird. Where'd you get them?
yeah, and it could turn into a 40-minute interaction, or like, "Oh, you do this? Let me take you to dinner." Like it's turning
Yeah.
into some crazy shit. A lot of time it's like, "Oh, thanks" or whatever. Like, and other times it's like, "Oh, that's cool." Blah 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 blah. I do this blah blah, and then like now we go and fucking do something together. So
That's tight.
yeah.
Do you think you're gonna do more? Like in the beginning, you had like a bunch of these like things planned where you like hired a bunch of bodyguards and stuff like that. Do you see yourself doing more of that type of stuff, or like the stuff you're doing now?
That
You're
was
getting enough
fun.
content out of it.
That was
you don't
fun,
need to.
but then I realized like,
It was fake.
A little bit.
well, yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you hired 10 bodyguards.
No, I know. I'm saying, but that's why.
It seemed more forced.
Like
It was.
It was like this is the concept, and it needs to last for the whole
For
stream,
sure.
kind of. Whereas
For
like
sure.
with what you're doing right
Now
now, if
you're
there's
like,
an interaction and
boring
it's
move.
organic, it goes
Yeah.
along. But if it's not, it's like okay, we'll go find the next thing.
Yeah, and it's like I'd rather use that money that I spent on the bodyguards. I give away like $200 to $400 a stream
Yeah.
every day.
not every day, maybe like every week 1,000 plus.
Okay.
You know,
It's a
so
lot of
like
money.
yeah, but it's like the other day I was in GameStop and ThinkGeek in Ireland, and I bought 2 kids. I saw 2 kids just looking at toys after school,
Mm-hmm.
like fucking Five Nights at Freddy video game toys.
Yeah.
So their mom's not here, like they're not gonna buy these. They're just looking. Let me buy them. It'll last.
Yeah.
You know, I bought them $150 worth of toys.
Changed their fucking life.
For sure, bro. Those kids followed me 15 minutes later, came back. They found my stream. They stream sniped me. All right. They came back and said thank you, etc.
With their mom?
No. And then their mom wasn't there.
So I'm confused. It's just like
That's
6-year-old
it.
kids
Yes.
driving to GameStop?
Yeah. No, walking.
Okay.
Like,
everyone just walks there. I
yeah,
guess.
like
That's
10-year-old
what I
kids.
Yeah,
understand.
That's
that's
how
the
I was
weird
like-
part about America. It's like you can't find a kid like that because they'd have to walk so far. But like
mommy, I'm going 21.2 miles to GameStop. I'll be back.
if you rode your bike, maybe. But still, anyways,
Bro,
continue.
Yeah, and then the next day they came back with more friends to say hi and thank you. That
They're
loved my
stream sniping you. They were
like,
following you around.
These are 5 new followers that now fuck with my shit.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
that's like Gary Vee. He had this idea back in the day. I remember he said that he was like, if I ever buy the New York Jets, whatever the fuck, he was saying he would like figure out all the kids, like this sounds creepy, all the kids' information in the area. And basically when they turn a certain age, send every household with a kid that's turning that age for their birthday, like a jersey. So then, you know, like your first jersey or first hat supporting a team, that's just the team that you end up supporting like for life, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you just like
pretty cool.
start, you're like, oh, I got a UGA hat. And you're like,
For
now I'm
sure.
a fan of the Dogs.
I like
smart.
these guys.
I like these guys. Yeah, I'm a root for them in this game. And then it just becomes your team. So he was
Forever.
basically like, just start them young. I'll send every household a jersey. No family's throwing that away.
Plus, they're going to outgrow the jersey. They're
And
going
then
to have to buy it.
and then the long game, now you've just grown a huge new crop of fans. It's like
One
the same.
ticket you buy it back.
Dude,
but it's
the
like the same
LTV
kind of-
on that customer is
Right? The
fucking
LTV, the lifetime
$20,000.
value of those kids
Yeah.
buying that shit, they're going to follow you for so long.
Not even that. They're going to tell thousands
Exactly,
of people.
exactly.
You're like their cool uncle now.
That
does
they never
cool
get to
shit.
see.
Exactly.
That they only follow on the internet.
But that's who you are.
But that's
Uncle Aaron
you brought
bought
up
me
a
a
good
bunch
point.
of toys.
In the other countries, because people were doing it in Sydney and Melbourne too.
What?
Kids would leave their fucking house at 2 a.m. while I'm like streaming the nightlife, clubbing. These
follow
fucking
you.
14-year-olds would bike.
What?
They would bike 4 or 5 miles, bro.
How safe do these people feel at night? Like,
They're kids. They
So
snuck out probably.
safe, so safe,
no,
bro.
they probably didn't stick out like, Mother, I'm departing now.
Snuck out.
Snuck out. Okay.
The ones in Ireland and
Yeah,
or
yeah.
in Sydney and Melbourne.
So they knew you were in Sydney, and they were like, "I know exactly where he is. We're biking
Yeah,
there
to
right now."
go. Yeah.
Yeah, he's so close.
Dude, that happened to me one time in Las Vegas. You know, like Nick Coletti and like Riff Raff and like
Yeah.
Getter and like all those people.
Yeah.
They were at Top Golf in Vegas because Getter was playing a show, and I literally was at the hotel like right across the
David
street.
Getter?
No, not David Getter.
What a good fucking DJ. Big fan.
But
You were a hotel across the
I
street.
was at the hotel across the street, and me and my brother were like, dude, let's just fucking go over there and say hi to them. Like, fuck it. So we go over there.
How'd you know they were there? Their story?
Yeah, they were on their story. And it was posted like a minute ago because we knew that they were there, but we were like, I don't know where they are, whatever. But they were like, they're literally right there. Like, let's fucking go down there. So we go up there and we roll up on them. And they were on
They
the top.
roll up on him. He makes it sound like him and his brother are like.
No, that's how it was though, because they went to the top floor where you have to pay extra. But people that pay extra, like normal people are like, why would I fucking pay extra to be on the roof? I don't care. But it's like celebrities and like kind of famous people that are trying to like escape the like normal
Yeah,
people.
the peasants.
So they were the only ones on the third floor.
No way.
Yes. And me and my brother just walk up. By the way, we were with our parents, and for whatever fucking reason, we brought penny boards to Las Vegas, like skateboards.
What's a penny board?
Like those little tiny penny boards, like a skateboard, like those plastic
yeah,
skateboards that are small. We were riding those. So we rode them over to the Top
No
Golf.
way.
Like we were holding a ripstick or some shit. Like we were like children.
Stop.
And we roll up and like literally roll up. I don't think we were riding the skateboards. I think we were just holding them. But we walk up and Riff Raff is fucked up and he looks at us and he's like, who are these guys? Who are these guys? And then you know like Scooby-Doo where he like rip off the mask and like pretend there's
Yeah.
someone underneath?
Yeah.
He goes, who are these guys? And then he like pretends to like rip masks off as he goes, oh, I know you guys, or like some shit like that.
so
And we were
funny.
just like, what the fuck? And then like Nick Coletti like looks at us and is like, sup? And he was super fucked up too. And we were like, yo, this is weird, but we saw you guys were here on your Instagram story. We just want to say hi. So, hey. And they were like, all right. And it was the weirdest interaction. And me and my brother were like, yeah, that we shouldn't have done that. That was weird. That was fucking weird. That was really fucking weird. They did not appreciate
You
it.
should have been like, yo, we're here to get fucked up.
I know, but I think they literally, one of them was kind of like, you got any girls with you? Or like some shit like that. And I was like, Oh, I just realized we made this party so lame because there was only like 2 girls with them and there was like 4 guys and it's 2 young dudes just walking up like as fans. It was just like not the move at all.
It's not as weird on stream. Like I encourage it, but as long as the kids like know, like, yo, you want to say hi, you want to get a picture,
Yeah.
you want to get whatever vlog footage you want for your, like, do it, and then we gotta split off.
You want to do a TikTok dance with me?
Unless I personally tell you, like, come out. Like,
unless you're the chosen one.
no, well, there's like people that have been like subscribed to me on Twitch for like 12+ months, and a lot of the time they're pretty cool. Like if they're indoctrinated that far, it's like I'll tell them to come chill with us. You know, if I'm with homies, like whatever.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
But you don't want people just like lingering around. Yeah, that's whack.
Yeah.
You gotta cut them off.
You have to at times.
What do you say?
Most of the time they understand.
Yeah.
A lot of the time I'm like, yo, I gotta head out. Like I gotta continue the stream. Sometimes I'm like, can I come with you? I'm like, no, bro.
Sorry.
So like, does the
It's
camera
not like that.
help your game with women, or does it hurt your game with women?
Hurts.
Hurts.
Yeah.
No one wants to be on camera.
On a personal level.
Doing dirty things. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. You can't like
even like hinting at them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
some people are chill with it. Like you always find like someone who
I think some
will
people
flirt
also
on
don't understand the like magnitude of it either.
Yeah.
They don't realize there's literally like thousands of people watching.
No, they do. When I tell them, like, when somebody asks. Some people like it, but like it definitely hurts the flirting aspect.
for sure.
Yeah. You get the Instagram and then you flirt after.
Yeah. That's cute.
A lot of times too
But then next time you're flirting, you're on stream again, so now you can't see her again anyways, and so therefore it's a Cinderella story.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's how it is a lot of the places.
Arab is like,
You could just smooth that one out.
Yeah.
Just take out the name.
that was like.
It's funny because he probably has like 40 women just thinking about him in random countries. I wish I had the chance with Arab if the camera wasn't
The
on.
boy with the camera.
His golden hair.
It's like the girl with the dragon tattoo, the boy with the streaming camera or some shit.
Yeah.
The DMs are definitely more filled up now that I'm traveling.
Yeah.
Like
Those
a good
DMs
bit.
stay bricked up. That's funny though.
So how has this impacted you? I don't know how much you can share. Like you're like one of those people that are like super secretive and shit. You know?
Not really.
We beeped out like 400 things on this podcast.
I mean, like,
We're like
yeah.
He
6
does
minutes
stream
in.
his life, to be fair, for like hours.
You know, like there's things
Fair
that
Fair
I
enough.
stream 12, 14 hours a day. Like
You say
there's
some shit.
there's things that are meant to.
Okay, cool. So here's something I think.
It's not the things that I keep private are things that people would be like. They'll just like be like, oh, he doesn't deserve this or what, like shit like that. You know, it's like
I don't know what you mean by that. Elaborate.
it's like people will come in and they'll be like, how much do you make in stream? Like, how do you afford to travel this much?
Yeah.
I'm like, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a better question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you enjoying the content?
Mm-hmm.
If you are, you have a free subscription from Twitch Prime, use it. If you're not, it's okay. Watch for free, like click off whenever you want. But don't worry about how I'm doing. I'll be just fine. I always am. That's just like I make
I like
shit
your
work.
official announcement on how about the money.
Yeah, you like that one?
I like that.
And like I joke about shit. It's no secret to like my viewers that watch me every day. Now I'm profitable. After 4 months, the first 3 months I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm finally profitable now because now I'm with the team.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, like it's working out well. It's working out better than I thought. But I just reinvest everything, bro. That's what I do. Like, no other streamer is giving out. No other travel streamer, I guess, is giving out $200 a day. Like, when I tell them I'm giving out $100 a week for like the top clip or whatever, they're like, "What the fuck? That's so much money."
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, it's not. You're making fucking so like. Look at your subscriber count, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna reinvest it and I'm just gonna be better.
Yeah.
You know?
Makes sense. I was actually talking to Matt Bauman,
Yeah.
and he was like, a friend of ours who owns like a big coaching company for agencies, is basically like promoting our new agency subscription letters on his email list. He was like, hey, send me an email, I'll push it out for you. And one of the points that we were making in the email is like, we joined his program 2 years ago. We were super active at the beginning, like first like 60, 90 days, right? Once we got the info, we like did our thing. But we always
We're probably
share.
one of his first like clients, right?
No, we're like maybe like 8 months in, 12
Oh,
months
okay,
in.
okay.
But anyways, he's had a lot of success stories. But like, I feel like we're like, he always says like, you guys like push the limit to like another level. Like you're past the success stories. Like there's like success stories and then like 4Media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Matt's like, why, bro? Like there's like thousands of people. I was like, bro, we just made money. We grabbed the shovel and we threw it.
You
back.
taught me that
Dumped
heavy.
it right back
We
in.
dumped it right back.
You taught me that
we
so
built
heavy.
offices, we built spaces, we got cameras, we got team members. Like, you know what I mean? When you grow
We've
as
thrown
80,
a lot of money into this office.
and that's just the office, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let alone
People and softwares and computers.
marketing
and,
dollars.
Make the fire bigger.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right.
Because it'll all come back. It's like Amazon, bro. They didn't turn a profit for so many years because they were just too busy and reinvesting
like,
everything.
Bro, I did a report on Amazon sophomore year in college, freshman year in college. Freshman year, it was in
When you
economics.
were still an agricultural engineer?
It's so funny. Did I say it on this podcast?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
That's how I got into UJ.
Yeah, you did actually share this.
Yeah, smart tactic. When he was going to college, he's like, "Hey, which one of these like?" are the easiest?"
So everyone listening, like,
I'm
they
like, no
need-
one does that shit. Pick that one.
Yeah, they need like a certain
Anthropology.
amount in every
Pick that.
major. So he picked like the one they needed the most in and then switched.
Anyways, what the fuck was I just talking about?
Yeah. Making money, throwing up Amazon report.
Amazon, dude. I did a report
sophomore
on
year.
Amazon sophomore year.
Freshman.
This is freshman year, 2012. This is like end of freshman year.
Holy shit, I was 10th grade in high
Okay,
school.
so 10 years ago. Was I? Yeah, I was 17 years old.
I was 9th grade in high
I
school.
did a report on Amazon. Guess how much they were losing in revenue every year from shipping costs?
Dude, I remember you
$1
telling
billion?
me about that.
I went home. I was like, you guys aren't
came
gonna
home and
fucking
you said-
believe this shit.
You said Amazon loses so much fucking money on shipping.
$4.5 billion a year.
They were just
Bro,
burning.
this is 10 fucking years ago, not Amazon now.
Yeah.
This is like, we're bleeding our
Jesus.
entire margin plus more
Yeah.
to ship in 2 days and give it to free for everyone.
Insane.
Like, do you understand the fucking
Like,
nuts
what
it
a
took
risk.
to
The nuts,
acquire
bro,
a
the
customer?
nuts.
They're like, they will forever shop here for 10 years.
And it's so funny.
You know what I mean?
Because I
It
went and
worked.
returned something yesterday, and I called Sammy and I said, I fucking love Amazon. This is the easiest thing ever. This package I got it late. So like it came 2 days after I had traveled. So when I came back, I got
you
it.
didn't need it anymore.
No, when I came back and got it, it was like almost at the return period. I opened it, it's broken. Well, I opened it once I was already past the return period. I like messaged Amazon, like, listen, here's what happened. I'm not home for another month. I need this returned. It's fucking broken. Like it was the Rode mic. They were broken.
Jeez.
It's like, all right, I'll put in a note. So like I come back fucking a week ago. I messaged them. They're like, we can't return it. It's way past. I was like, there's a note on the account. They look. They're like, okay, there is. I give them the package and the fucking paper that I printed. And he goes, you're good. I was like, that's it? He's like, yeah. That's it. I just fucking handed it to UPS and I walked out. 30 seconds, not even.
100%.
And it was the easiest process
That's
ever.
great.
I don't want to box something and print
Dude,
and fucking.
Dude, you know what else is crazy too about Amazon? I've had it so many times where I want to return something and they just don't make you do anything. They let you keep the product 100%.
Really?
Because shipping
those
it
products?
back,
I'll do it.
shipping it back costs more
You know who does that a
than-
lot?
than the
Furniture.
product. Dude,
Furniture. It's worth to them. The shipping
to let you
back
keep
is
it.
worth more than the cost of the product to them.
Dude, that's probably a genius business.
Just
To buy
them and
furniture
return
on
them in
different
mass
accounts
scale.
to different addresses and then store them in a warehouse and resell them.
This is
not bad. I mean, you could definitely.
That's like
I'm sure there's some kind of
arbitrage.
weird.
this is
thing,
the
but-
same guy. This is the same guy that didn't want to make a gaming highlight channel to promote himself. Now he's building
I'm not starting
fake
that. I'm not
fake
starting that.
accounts, building buying fake.
No, I'm
buying
giving the idea to
furniture.
someone out there. That's how FTX became
Look,
a
if you really
business.
want to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
money, make a fake profile of me. Go scam everyone that's following me.
Holy
'cause
shit! Have you talked about that? Can you-
Apparently,
We haven't really talked about that on
Can
the
you tell them?
podcast. I don't
Because you know
think.
how many DMs I get from my viewers, bro.
that my fake guys are messaging you.
Bro.
Oh, no.
Dude.
Your brother is like DMing me. I'm like, that's not my brother. They're like, yeah, it is. I'm like, are you fucking stupid?
Bro,
Look at
people are
the
so
name.
dumb.
Like, look at the post posted 3 days ago. All 1,000 of them.
Not 1,000. They've never had 1,000. The highest one's been 200.
Really?
Dude,
Yeah.
there's did you see on my story today? Like I followed Chase Diamond like so long
And
ago.
there's like
and
6 of them.
6 accounts that are like Chase Diamond Ecom course follows me like in one day.
Bro. Yeah, yeah.
There's 6 of them, and there's already been more. Like these fake Instagram accounts are getting out of hand,
dude.
bro.
How does Instagram even let this happen? That's the
Dude,
thing.
it's ridiculous. How many times? How many times do you have to?
do?
No, but I
shut them down when
Dude,
they get reported.
report.
Dude, I've had some accounts reported by hundreds and thousands of
And they don't
people
get shut
sometimes.
down.
Oh, the accounts don't get shut down.
Yeah, and they're still up.
Dude, when I click report and I say they're imitating someone I know, and I've done that like 10 times, shouldn't they like do something where they go, hey, is it imitating the same person? Who is it? They don't even ask you who they're imitating.
None of it.
If they only allow you to type in who it is if they're verified. Because it says a celebrity. And I go, or it was like a famous person. And I go, Eddie's pretty famous. He's got like 60K. I'll say famous person. I click it. I try to type in his name. Only verified people come up. Like you can only be like, they're impersonating this verified person. But if it's just a regular ass person, they just don't do shit.
Bro, it's funny because once you get verified, you're going to need a full-time assistant to just report people.
Right?
You're going to get sick of it.
Dude,
You're
how,
gonna get sick of
and
it.
dude,
I'm already sick of
you've
it. You
even said,
understand.
dude, there's
there are
so many
people showing me
screenshots.
Wallet transfers of crypto, 15K, 10K, 15K, 12K, 40K.
Dude, they're sending 40K to a fake Eddie, bro. Think
like,
about if that actually was working. Eddie would be at like 100K at least.
Every fucking other day. What are you talking
And
about?
if he was actually trying from his real account to get people to invest in crypto, he could have a fucking couple
start a
$1 million.
fund
Bro, listen.
Just funnel it
I
on a
know.
PD.
Listen, I know.
PD, let's run it.
PD, let's run this shit.
I know that you're not allowed to say this, but I'm going to say this. I think those people deserve it. Listen.
Look.
Wait. Let me finish. And don't get me wrong. Like my
If your
my
mom got scammed.
Okay, I agree. So let me finish. So it's different because my mom is not technologically knowledgeable on marketing or whatever, and she gets an email from Walmart. It goes like, our 67th anniversary. Here's a $500 card. She'll send us it sometimes. Like we eventually taught her, and she doesn't do it anymore. But it's different because my mom's not technologically advanced. People following you,
Of course.
are trying to learn about marketing and business and ads. And if you can't get past the fact of figuring out what the fuck a fake profile is,
I get
like
it, but
and
that's
just
not, you
sending
don't understand that's
sending 15K off of fucking 3 DMs, like please.
Okay, let me tell you
Bro,
this.
I'm sorry.
I don't disagree with that, but let me tell you two things. One, wow, I got pulled with people if they're sending 2 DMs and
Right?
wired 15K.
Right?
Wired.
Like,
not even
think
something
about
like
how
that.
much people just respect Eddie to do that, bro.
Two, here's the thing, though.
Insane.
It's like, it's not, you don't understand who follows me. Because, like, now, because of 4Media and how we've pushed it, there's a very wide range of people that follow me. Let me give you an example. One of our content team members came out to me today. He's like, bro. He's like, my mom yesterday calls me. She's like, you're not going to believe it. Your boss followed me. I got a follow from your boss. I've been messaging him.
Oh, my God.
Mom, that's not him. That's the fake account. He didn't follow you, trust me.
You didn't slide into the MILF DMs?
Dude, but you get what I'm saying?
You got to tell me who this was
Do you get how
afterwards.
wide this
Yeah,
goes?
yeah.
You got to tell me who it was
Jay.
afterwards. Oh.
Is his mom hot?
Dude, I don't know, bro. It's my fake account. Go ask
I'll
them.
follow her with a fake
But
account.
Do you get what I'm saying?
funny.
though?
With a real
It's
account.
like mutual
so
friends.
funny.
So they like take it out. You know what I mean? And so like,
So let me tell you the difference.
anytime someone follows 4Media or follows me, immediately they're getting DM'd by the fake one. So they're like, oh, I just followed him. Oh, he saw me.
Whoa.
And now he's DMing me and he followed me back.
Okay, but her mom isn't sending you 15K. That's like
I know.
that's the one that's not going to work. The people that are sending 15K are the people that want to learn from your course.
You're kind of right. The people
So
that
I
have
disagree with
15K
you.
just to throw.
You want to hear something funny?
Are,
And this person probably will hear this.
Like that's one of the failed attempts.
Let me tell you something funny. This person will hear it for sure. But like, you know, I'm struck with a decision right now. Someone who's been doing marketing for like 6 years got scammed by my fake profile. 15 racks.
Whoa.
Bitcoin. 15
Whoa.
racks.
That's analogies.
Couple months later, hey, listen, I don't like running my own agency. I'm down to come work for 4Media. Can I apply? Can I get an interview? One, does them falling for my fake profile
Disqualify them for the
that has
job.
to, that definitely has a
Yes.
mark, right?
Yes.
Like
That-
that's
no,
pretty bad.
That's like it's done. With how strict your hiring process is, from what I've
Are you saying
heard,
this is a real thing that happened?
that's over.
Yeah, it happened.
That's over.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm still gonna interview them and give them
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
chance. If they're like absolutely insanely amazing, I can't say no. But
But
this has a mark.
It's got to be.
The
And it's a big
conversation
mark.
starts with an asterisk.
The
You're
big mark.
so
That's
right.
a big one to overcome, right?
You're so right.
Like,
It's like,
what,
I
if
want-
you
I
miss
want
this,
self-thinkers.
if you miss this easy thing, what are you gonna miss on one of our clients?
It's not even that. We just need self-thinkers. Dude, we're
You want someone that doesn't ask but figures it out first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The thing I'm very proud of our company, which is something that I think is what the team is also at the top of most proud of, is that over time, let's just take the last like 18 months. So this is when Andrew was here about 18 months ago.
It was about a year and a half ago.
17 months ago. So 17 months ago, Andrew was here. Let's just take that as a point so we can all relate to it. Since then, we've had way more employees, obviously, but way more percentage of them are self-thinkers as a company. So like we basically weed out people pretty quick. So like to even know someone from the beginning is not a self-thinker, it's like a really big problem. Because like I usually bet on people thinking they'll be able to think, like all in the interview.
You see their potential.
To think on their own. To like, hey, how can you move as fast as possible without depending on me telling you things? That's a A+ for me. You know what I mean? What I love about Andrew is like Andrew will move. You know what I mean? Like even Nate,
without being told to move.
Yeah, without being told to move. When Nate started, you know, Nate moved, and then we like had to tell Nate how to move, and then Nate figured out, okay, this is how I move, and Nate moves. You know what I mean? So I could like not talk to someone, and at the end of the week they give me like a list of like shit that got done and moved us forward. And I feel like if someone can't research a fake profile, I feel like you can't do that. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
No, you're not. You're not crazy. I think also people get caught up in the moment too. You know, they're like excited that like Eddie's DMing them.
Exactly.
And they
plays a big part.
They're so excited about the fact that Eddie's DMing them that they don't even consider the fact that it could be a fake Eddie.
Like I get if
which
it
is
was,
shitty.
I get if it was my viewers that are a little bit younger, like you're talking average age 16 to 24.
Yeah.
There's some 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds. Yours are like mine are here for entertainment. Yours are here for raw marketing knowledge. You know, like
not even that. I mean,
I know, but they're
you're
smarter.
saying
It's like your podcast views are worth more than mine because one of your viewers might
the purchasing power of the
exactly
audience
the purchasing power is different. Mine, so like
I mean, your guys aren't wiring 15 grand. To,
my
they don't even have it.
My experience with fake accounts, fucking, they would make like because my handle on Twitter is your fellow Arab. There's 2 L's. They could use capital I's.
Yeah.
Right. So there's like 4 possible indistinguishable
but there's 4
accounts.
untouchable letters.
30.
You can't even fake another 4-letter name, even if you misspell.
Oh, Arab on Instagram.
Yeah, it's like you can't even misspell it. What do you know?
No, yeah.
Like
so 30 followers, they would tweet, join FaZe Clan. 12K likes in 12 hours. 30 followers. Like on his other account, he must have retweeted it or something. And it just goes in the community, you know, like join energy, fucking 15K likes.
So what are you
join
saying
100
about
Thieves.
it?
These impersonation accounts would fucking like trick people in my scene. But like in your scene,
for what?
They're
Just
paying
to mess
15K.
people?
That's it. They would just like people would retweet it like,
They just
oh
think
my
it's
God,
funny.
Arab did it.
Like,
you know,
I tricked a bunch of people into thinking that Arab's on FaZe Clan.
it got me verified and then it stopped.
Yeah.
I got all those accounts banned. But like,
But in our scene, it's a
in your
different
scene,
thing.
it's way different.
They're
Like,
like,
I get how they would trick people in
it's like-
my scene. They're
it's
not
like-
taking money from them. They're
Here's the
just
problem:
fucking-
is here's where it goes. Eddie scammed me for 15K.
yeah,
it's like, no.
Oh, dude, I heard Eddie scammed him for 15K.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, and
like
like some
actually-
people still think it's me that scammed them. Like some people got scammed and they think it's me.
Yikes.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, ouchies.
And then you know what? I've had people that happens like 6 months later. Like I'll respond to a story and I haven't talked with them forever.
And they're like, fuck you, bro.
No, and they realize that chat isn't there.
Oh, no.
And it clicks in their head, holy fuck, I have a history. And the other guy, the only history I had was that investment chat. And that's how they realized they got scammed. They're like, bro, I can't believe it. I just realized I got scammed. And they'll send me a DM from like 3 weeks ago. I'll be like, dude, I should have checked the chat history. We have a few messages. Like, I'm like, dude.
Bro,
Anyways, brutal.
Dude,
It's
I want to get rid of that
so
problem. It's a
shitty.
wait,
leech.
can I?
That's so shitty, bro.
It's
Let me
literally
tell-
a leech.
let me
It's
tell-
sucking my blood.
In a different world where we had no morals,
Yeah.
what if we could make the fake accounts?
And to scam people for 15K. I know.
Dude, that's what I was saying. You were saying how to make money. I said make
That's
a fake Eddie move.
job. For all you know, it's one of your employees, bro. They coded a fucking.
It's just Fredo. He's like, fuck.
He's like doing like terrible grammar and shit. Like, you want crypto? Like, wire me 15K.
Dude, that's how they
Here,
talk.
wallet address.
And
Yeah.
they get aggressive. Someone's like, I know you're not the real Eddie. Haha, I'm going to report you. And they're like, fuck you, little pussy boy. What are you gonna do? Like they fucking go off, bro. They're so intense.
Dude, a couple of our I showed you the DMs from one of our employees.
Yeah.
She texted me. She was like, I think no. So I messaged her. I go, hey, so you know, there's a fake Eddie that just one of them just followed me, and it says that you follow them back. So I'm just letting you know that you're following a fake Eddie. So like you should probably unfollow the fake Eddie because that's just not a good look. And she was like, holy shit, this makes so much sense now because I was having the weirdest chats with him.
All of them, bro. My own
She sends me the DMs, and it's like, hey, how's it going?
How are your trades going?
How are your trades going? And she's like, everything's going great. Like she was like a new employee. She's like, everything's going great. I'm loving the company, all this stuff. She just like ignored that he said trades. And then they're like, you want crypto or like something like that? And she's like, well, my husband's a little more of the trader type, but you know, so I'm not really on that side or something like that. And I'm like, and she sent me the DM. She's like, looking back on this, I look so dumb. Please don't take this against me because like I look like an idiot right now.
Everyone,
but it's really funny.
Everyone.
Seriously, it's wild.
What's
No
the
one's
solution?
safe. No one's
Maybe-
safe from the fake Eddies.
You know what you should do? Like when you hire people, they're not allowed to follow your Instagram page, and you don't follow them back for
It's
like
the
the first
opposite.
2 months.
They need to follow me.
No, they need to follow him so that
4Media needs to follow me only. That should be like the best way to verify. Who does 4Media follow? It's Eddie. This is the only one. Point blank. You know what I mean?
unfollow everyone
Does
on
4Media only
4Media.
follow
It's
you
like
only?
it's
No,
yeah.
no.
Yeah,
That would be funny. No, but
No.
imagine if it was
Yes.
only one follower and it was Eddie.
It only follows me out of all the Eddies. Yes.
No, like out of just
All the followers.
In the bio, it says founder Eddie Malou.
Yeah, it does.
doesn't matter.
What's
I know.
in the fucking bio? What do you
I
mean?
know. That would be
How
a
much
little
more do we
too,
need to give people?
I know.
Like, sorry, when if Andrew Schultz follows me, I'm not fucking going to Flagrant 2 podcast like to see who the founder is.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
I
going
know
to
what you
Andrew
mean.
Schultz's podcast to see if
To
it's the real
verify if
Andrew
it's the real
Schultz.
Andrew
You know,
Schultz, yeah.
like I'm not following his page just because he followed me.
I think
know
the
what you're
biggest.
saying,
Do
But
you
it's
have
the
a?
only handle in my bio?
Do you have an Instagram highlight that says fake Eddie?
It's also
or
the
something
only
like that?
handle
Yeah.
in your fake Eddie's bio.
Yeah, which if they click on it, it'll then lead them to the real Eddie.
But they won't click on it.
But that's the point. They will.
They won't.
Dude, you know
That's
what's
why they're
funny?
getting scammed
You know
for
what's
15K.
funny?
I made
You're
a
so
fake,
right.
I made
You know
a
what's
fake
funny?
Eddie highlight, and it's a photo.
Oh my god.
It's a photo of me holding me with a mask. Like
I
it's
made
the
that.
face. Yeah, you made that. It's like my face on a mask.
It looks like a guy trying to put a face of Eddie on it. It says
Yeah,
fake
yeah.
Eddies, and you read it, and Eddie tells you how to verify if it's the real Eddie in the highlight. And I bet you the fake Eddies put that on
They
their
don't.
profile.
Not one of them has. I've checked everyone.
Really?
Not one of them. Theirs. They're like, fuck. If I put this, everyone will realize.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Dude.
it's
And
so
also,
good.
get this.
It's the only thing I got.
So on the fake profiles, they're copying the whole caption.
Yeah, I get
And in the
tagged in every
caption-
single
yes,
one.
we get tagged. I get tagged in them too, and you do too.
I
And
get
4
tagged
Media
every
gets
day.
tagged. It's like someone mentioned you in their bio, and it's 4
It's
Media.
like random
Like
letters.
a
It's
random
like
account.
before they go
Yeah,
off.
it's like a bunch of random characters, and then they
recent one.
change it like right before.
DHCFJ was one of the recent ones.
Yeah, we caught that one early.
Yeah.
Dude, these fucking fuckers. Who do you think it is? Like,
I'm pinging
one
some
dude.
IP addresses to Virginia.
It's one dude.
Some
it's
random
one
Virginia.
guy.
No, but it doesn't matter. It's VPN.
If you're listening to this,
Yeah, probably VPN.
You did a good job.
if you're listening,
You gotta
to
respect the
this,
hustle.
I
You gotta respect the hustle. If you're listening, hey,
smell a rat.
No,
you
it's not
respect
because it's the hustle at the expense of others.
Yeah, but like,
He's not sending
Yeah,
the money
exactly.
back.
I'm not-
investing.
The
it.
amount of
I'm not
time
saying-
he could have spent scamming, he could have been doing something else. and
stop.
making
I'm
more
not
money.
saying.
Uses the
I'm not
world.
saying good for him.
Yeah, you were.
No.
You're saying give him props.
Yeah, you gotta give him props.
But this is like saying give a serial killer props because
Not
he
the
killed
same.
28 people without getting
Not the
caught.
same.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same.
It's literally the same thing, bro.
It's giving people props for something that's fucked up.
No, it's giving people props for having satisfaction at the expense of others.
Yeah,
That's
doing
literally
something
what it is.
fucked up.
It's like
Yeah, you're right.
murdering people, not getting caught. Hey, look, it's pretty fucked up what he did. I'm not supporting it, but props to him. 28 people without
The
getting
guy
caught.
makes a mean burger.
Holy.
But that's a good point. If
No.
you can get 28 people and not get caught,
Do you see the problem with this guy, bro?
28.
Bro, you have a problem when you
Man, that guy, he killed so many people.
I can't wait till
But
he
boy.
gets scammed one day for like $1 million, and he's like, "Fuck, I fucking hate this guy." I'm like, "Bro, props to him, man.
It's funny because like,
dude.
it's like
he got
one-
a
that's like the-
whole million from you, bro.
yeah.
Respect. What a good guy.
But I'm not saying it to any situation. I'm saying like
He
This guy
steals from the
coded-
rich and gives to the poor.
this guy coded a software. You know, he's a smart dude. Coded a good working software.
it's
that-
not a software. It's all manual labor.
Making the new account is
All of
full
it.
software.
Oh, you're saying like templating it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's full software.
Yeah, but it's
Then
also
you labors the DMs.
But you can't. This is what Andrew was gonna say. You can't fake the stories.
Exactly.
He put stories up.
But do you know how to? No, yeah. So this is what
You
happens.
can't fake stories. You can
Instagram
totally
highlights.
download
No.
stories.
Listen. This is how you check. This is Eddie's verified way.
anything.
No, listen. This is the verified
Click
way.
any of my highlights.
This is the verified way. You click a highlight, a travel highlight.
Any highlight.
The oldest one plays first.
Always.
So the date will be 136 weeks ago. Then this
Mine are
many
like
weeks
500
ago. And
weeks
this many
ago.
weeks ago. You go on the fake Eddie, you click highlights, posted 3 days ago. 3 days ago. 1 week ago. 1 week ago.
But I get it.
So if you click
You
a
also
highlight,
can't fake a fucking post from 3 days ago. So
You're right,
The
you're right,
people
you're
who
right.
are clicking, it doesn't matter about your highlight. They're clicking the profile.
I know.
but that's the
highlights-
easiest and quickest way. Instead of
That's
scrolling all the way
yeah,
back,
you
you just
just,
click
like, tap
highlights.
it. Oh.
If it says 1 day ago, it's immediately fake.
Look, maybe it's different because I'm used to seeing like fake profiles. Like the amount of Russian
Dude, trust me, we can spawn a
Russian
fake profile in
DMs
2 seconds.
Russian
too.
DMs I get, like, hey, I need money for iPhone 13.
Did you remember me,
$500,
you
like-
and Andrew were in sex chats together? We were just going off. We're like,
Do you
sign me
remember that?
up.
When they like they would send us a DM.
Terry was in there too.
And
man.
it would the three of us were already all in the group chat and with a fake bot with like 7 other randos.
Yeah.
And we were like, yo,
We were like half the chat
This
that they
chat
put
is
in.
lit.
We're like, yo,
Arab,
I'm
what
down.
up? You don't remember this? Dude, it was so funny.
Andrew's like, yo, this link is fire. We're just like,
we're like, yo, like, because the post would be just vile shit. They'd say the most fucked up
like
message.
my
Like,
pussy, click the link.
yeah, literally. and we were like,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, guys, I clicked the link and
I've
I'm licking it right now.
I've never. You got to? I never got to. I clicked the link so many times.
Dude, I wish you were in the chat participating with us.
Oh
We're
my
going
god.
off.
No, he did at one point. I
don't think so.
remember.
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
You actually got to lick their pussy?
Okay.
No, that's what I said. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, the fake profile
This
thing
podcast
is
is
a
off
serious
the
problem
rails.
for me. It's really a serious problem for me.
Yeah.
The only
that's a
thing to
you
do is to
thing.
get verified, right?
Sorry. Just get a 4-letter handle.
Bro.
Eddie, EDDY.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, okay. Just this weekend, this is important now. Just this weekend, we were debating with a close friend of ours who's an artist who could easily just apply and have a blue check like next week. Like all he has to do is apply, nothing else. And he's like convincing himself that he doesn't want it because it's a fake thing to do. So we're like, bro, in your space, you're trying to manage artists and things like that.
No, but he's right at the size that he is. So right now, he'll get blacklisted.
What?
The size that he is, he'll get blacklisted. But eventually, it'll matter.
But his job is not to be the artist. His job is to attract the artists.
Yeah, but the space he's in is a lot different than regular artists, bro.
I get it, but like, what if he's like the blue check guy in his space?
Yeah, that's the bad thing.
That's a good thing. He has no music released anywhere. He's
Who
not
is this?
Exactly.
and he's just
Can
quietly.
we say who
blue
this
check.
is or no?
I mean,
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm not gonna
Just
say it, but you'll know who it is just from what I'm about to say.
Okay.
So,
I
his
feel
name,
like I know who it
his
is.
name is like.
Stop.
I'm not gonna say what it is. Relax. His name is like his name and then like something after it, right? So Arab's like, hey, listen, bro. If you have a handle like mine that's 4 or less letters, everyone will respect you way more automatically, and that'll be a big play.
It gets me into so many circles.
Here's a crazy
Just the
part.
handle. Way bigger people.
Here's the crazy part.
You're so
he
right.
disagreed with us the whole time. He's like,
Really?
no, all this. Anyways, very
Because he
close.
has the name plus a thing, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
name plus
I
a
think I
thing.
know who it is.
Okay, and we can talk after.
I don't
And-
think people listening will know.
Yeah, I mean,
no, they
some
won't.
will.
Well,
Some
if he
will.
listens, he'll know. I mean,
Anyways, the point is,
But I agree with you. I think
of course, everyone agreed with us except him. Like this was like a very open debate on the balcony.
Is that
with,
name
like,
available?
with 10 guys? I mean, we're just saying like
anything's attainable.
if we can make it attainable. He's like, nah, it doesn't make sense.
Everyone's got a price. if
Anyways,
you know
here's the
what I'm
thing. Let me
saying.
tell you how far this goes. We just started working with someone. It's a beauty brand. The owner's name, 4-letter handle on Instagram.
You already respect him.
Bro, the whole team. Oh my gosh, bro, have you seen his handle? Oh my god,
Bro, he followed me
They
and
don't
I
even
was
know
like,
who the
whoa.
client is, bro. They don't know anything.
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. I was like, whoa, who is this guy? Cool. And I followed him back. He followed me on Twitter and Instagram. I was like, whoa, this guy's obsessed with me.
Like he
Fuck
followed
yeah.
our team, and they're like, "Who is this guy?"
We all
And then
talked
they
about
got
it.
on a call with him like an hour later. You know what I mean? But like just the perception beforehand, dude. Do you see the handle he has?
4-letter handle.
Like that's crazy. I need to have that, bro. I need to just get
Y'all
like
got me so hyped right now.
I need to just
Eddie.
get Eddie in the next platform that comes out right away.
Dude, the guy who owns @Andrew hasn't posted in so
Stop,
long.
bro. How toxic. So
he doesn't even use it.
So much potential.
So much power.
The guy who owns that era posts a good bit.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's like having the biggest dick on the planet and never using it. Just dry your whole life.
It's crazy what
That's what that
Being
is, bro.
celibate. You're a monk. You choose to be a monk.
That's it. Like you went to be a priest. Your thing is like 12 soft. You know what I mean? Like
You're just a monk with a monster can in your robe.
Confessionals go crazy.
Oh my god.
no, but seriously, that's what that is, bro. Just like having that ability.
It's nuts what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just I would not sell that for a few million.
You worked a lot to
few
even
million.
acquire it.
A few million, I would
Of course
not
not.
sell
Of course not.
It's when people when
longevity.
I don't want to take this conversation here, but I'll mention it for a second. When people talk about like buying shit in the metaverse or buying NFTs, and they're like, "Why would anyone pay for something like that?" It's like, dude, would you pay a lot of money for a really good domain name or a really good username? Then why is it any different?
Okay, here's my
It's perceived value.
Here's my perception on that. I look at everything as traffic and time, right? It's like real estate. How much time is someone going to spend there, and how much traffic are you getting there, and what is the average time that they're spending, right? And in the metaverse, there's a lot of projects. And so like if you take the people in the world going to that many different projects actively, how much traffic do you actually have? And depending on where you buy it, how much time is spent in your traffic. So like let me give you an example. You play RuneScape ever? Okay, Lumbridge.
So good.
Imagine you had a fucking billboard on the bridge of Lumbridge.
Holy shit. Every time somebody dies or
That's some
teleports,
digital
You know
real
what I'm saying?
estate.
That's
You're at the
traffic.
spawn point.
That's
my
traffic in the
God.
metaverse. The problem is,
Imagine you get there for media. You know how many rich people are from
here's
like,
the problem.
RuneScape
It's not just
created?
RuneScape. It's every game against each other, each selling real estate in certain points. The spawn points where the highest traffic is going to be are the most expensive
Like
real
in
estate.
Forza, like do you get the fucking like side bitch little things, or do you get like the start line with your name on
Exactly.
it?
You get what I'm saying?
FIFA too.
Exactly.
on
The problem is there's so many projects that it's so split. You're buying advertising space way before you even know
What's
who's
gonna
going,
pop.
who's going where. It's like 50 cities are built.
You're betting
and
on
you're
the fact
betting
that it
on
could
one of
do
the
something.
50, and you're
Yeah.
betting a lot, like real estate money plus more.
Wild shit.
That'll be worth it. That's why right now I don't think, but that's where it could go. That's something I imagine like Lumbridge spawn point, Nike on the bridge.
No, that's definitely going to be
We'd all be rocking Nikes, Jordans, all of it.
We'd be
We
all
would-
rocking our NFT Nikes in the game.
But seriously though, I think that's where it goes.
You're not wrong.
I would pay so much for that real estate.
You're not
Going
wrong.
back.
I see you got the Iron Jordans.
Yeah,
Iron
exactly. Right.
Jordan.
Runite Jordan.
Dude, you know where that could go, bro?
You got the Rune 8s.
The Rune 8.
You got the rune trim Jordans, huh?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see the trim on it.
Dude, it's wild though, because also if you think about a lot of like architects or people that are like super into just conceptual buildings and stuff that are like almost like a concept car. It's like it's never gonna get made, but that's fucking dope. Those type of architects can just go straight to the metaverse with their like CAD designs because they're all real 3D designs.
Yeah.
But like architecturally, like maybe engineering wise, it just isn't feasible to make that. Physics is the limit. But like those types of people will like thrive in this type of world because even with like shoes and stuff, in order to get a shoe actually out, you'd have to like have so many connections and be like in the right circles and stuff. But if you're just an artist and you could just release a virtual shoe, you don't have to worry about fucking suppliers
I'd love to rock
and
a
all that,
virtual shoe right now.
right?
My feet would
I
feel so
get
free.
it with limitations though.
Yeah.
It's like supply is infinite.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
All right, fuck NFTs.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's
I
not
took
NFTs. It was
I
just
took the conversation there, and we can take it back. now.
It wasn't even about NFTs for me. It was about the real estate and the advertising.
Lumbridge. You caught me with Lumbridge.
Lumbridge was it, bro.
You know how many rich people RuneScape's created? You know how many friends I know that are so successful
Because of
and
RuneScape.
they started with RuneScape?
It taught me more about life than school did, to be honest.
100%.
That ass.
That's
I'm not
amazing.
kidding, bro.
I
Like,
agree. The markets and everything.
how to fish, how markets work, how free exchange works. This
How
wasn't
to
it.
fish is the best one though
Dude,
because
this
it's
was-
real.
You know what people would
It's
do in
real,
RuneScape?
bro. People are like, I remember
They
like,
had
being in this-
clans that you would buy into, okay, hundreds of millions to buy into. And what those clans would do is
Hundreds of millions of US dollars.
No.
no,
RuneScape.
RuneScape.
Oh,
gold. So
okay. I
like
was like,
thousands of US dollars.
Okay.
Still a lot for like kids.
And,
Yeah, for
Thousands, bro.
in a video game.
And they would buy 100% of the supply of an item that was important. and they would manipulate the price.
They would just add.
So they would buy it. They would buy
They were
it
the
for
market
whatever, and they would
makers.
add 25%,
Those
and that price would be inflated.
motherfuckers.
I have a friend that used to do that,
bro.
and he's so successful now.
Duh, because that's how the real world fucking works.
It is.
That's why RuneScape was sick. It was like, oh,
That's
this
dope.
is how.
I didn't know what they were doing. I'd like watch. I'd be like, oh, these clans are cool. Like it's like they're all so rich. I just like watch from the side while I go PK, and then like later I'm like, what? They just buy a bunch of shit. I didn't know they buy 100% of fucking.
They choke the supply.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. They're geniuses, though.
Dude, I'm just imagining the fat dude from South Park when they're playing World of Warcraft, the guy that's just eating Cheetos, and he's the guy buying up all the shit. And like, he's become too powerful. In the South Park game, he go, how can we kill that which has no life? Because he has like no life. He only plays the game so much. We played the game so much, he was too powerful for anyone to kill him in the game, not even the developers. That episode of South Park is
South Park in
amazing.
general is actually one of the smartest concepts.
For sure.
Done.
Dude, have you ever seen the South Park documentary, 7 Days?
No.
It's wild. Because have you ever noticed that South Park does current events?
Yeah.
And like no other cartoon does current
Yeah,
events?
they're like on top of it.
They make the show in 7 days.
No way.
It's
Yeah.
fucking wild. The documentary's insane.
They have like a 24-hour
It's
turnaround time. Like a team
insane,
in
dude.
Korea,
Meanwhile, we can't even edit clips.
a team in Korea, a team in the U.S.
These guys are just fucking assembling an entire
I
movie.
think
Dude,
he just
literally-
shit talked you.
No, it's not on Nate. It's not on Nate.
That's not nice.
But seriously, that's
No, we've
insane.
got clips.
7 days. Like, fuck.
Dude, so in the documentary, they literally show like how as soon as they stop, so during a season, they're booked for 12 shows or whatever. So they know for 12 weeks, they're just going ham. And every week, they're on day 6 of when they're like turning in the final project, because it's got to air on day 7. They're starting to figure out what they're gonna do for next week's episode. Like it's
it's so
fucking
stressful.
wild,
12 weeks of just stress.
dude. And they'll even say, they're like, bro, it sucks because there's sometimes where I'm watching it live and I'm like, fuck, we could have done this if we just had more time. But they're like, done is better than perfect. That's the epitome of done is better than perfect, because they're literally like, it's got to be delivered by this time or we're fucked.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah.
So we
There's
got to
no
get it
option.
done. There's
Whatever
no
it
option.
is, it's out.
Our limitations, what we wanted to do, if it can't be done, it can't be done. We got to deliver it.
And you can't go
that's-
back on an old topic
Dude,
because there's so many new
Some of
topics.
that stuff stuck with me. I was like, damn, bro. Think about how many people are obsessed with South Park, and even the South Park creators are like, I wish we could have made it better, but at least it came out. Like, how many episodes of South Park? You know, wild.
Hundreds, right?
Like, if I really hammered
never
down, I could make a
watched
YouTube video every day, but I don't, because I'm like, no, it's got to be this, or I've got to make the edit this good, or whatever. It's like, probably not.
I've never
I
really
could
watched
probably
it,
just-
but like the clips I have seen and the episodes I have are so good.
It's all just right away modern.
It's
Like
just
some shit
pure-
happens on the
exactly.
news. 10 days later,
They're
an
making
episode's
fun of
out,
it,
and
bro.
you're like, what?
Yeah.
They're making fun of it. It's
Wild.
so good.
Like in a cartoon, like fully scripted.
It's just pure satire.
Not like
and
a
it's
video on
fucking
YouTube.
Hilarious.
Yeah, think about it, they got to record all the voiceovers and animate all the shit to the voiceover.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like, so they got to write that
If
script
to
like,
write it,
ASAP.
like, are they writing it and someone else is simultaneously designing it?
So they,
You get what I'm saying?
in
Kinda
the
has to come in
beginning,
steps.
of South Park, it was actually like cutouts of paper. Because remember how the style is? It looks like paper, and then even the intro animation is like paper.
Yeah.
But eventually they moved to digital so they could work faster.
Yeah.
So they've already got all the
But
models
still,
of
you
the
have to have
characters.
like the storyboard before
Yeah.
you draw.
Exactly, but they've already got all the models of the characters and stuff, so they can kind of like throw the
I get you,
characters
yeah,
into
yeah.
scenarios.
And they have the scenes too.
But like at the same time, if they're making an episode about Jersey Shore and Snooki turns into a rat, they've got to like animate that. They couldn't just think of that like randomly.
yeah, yeah.
That's like brand new animation and stuff.
So where
But-
do you see the future of IRL streaming?
I'm gonna do it for 2 to 4 more years.
2 to 4 more years.
Wow.
It's like you're exiting a company. You know?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna build this
It's
thing.
The stream channel.
Look, I don't want to be over my head, but from what I've done in my 5 months in the space,
Mhm.
I know that my legacy will be in that space by the time my 2 to 4 years are done.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because like I've accomplished this much already. I'm already averaging twice the viewers I was when I quit Fortnite,
That's a lot.
and now I get less on.
Wait,
Fortnite.
you're averaging twice the views?
Yeah.
Live?
Damn,
No
that's
way.
sick.
Yeah. Well, so when
Concurrent viewers.
when I quit is because my because the views were going down.
And the value of your viewers now is way higher than before.
Way higher.
I have friends watching your shit all the
Yeah,
time.
way higher.
Like friends who make good
way
money
higher.
watching
It's
your shit.
cooler. A lot more people believe in me, and a lot more people want to do shit together. So like, it's exhausting as fuck.
For sure.
When
So
I'm out,
let's go into that because you
Okay.
work hard as fuck.
when
I don't think people really
people don't
understand.
realize,
So let's walk through like your
So-
editor leaves you.
let's say a 6-week trip.
Okay.
A 6-week trip. The only time I get off is when I'm in a flight.
Mm-hmm. But you're still working sometimes on the flight. You're
Yeah, sometimes I'll edit a video when I'm in a flight.
Mhm.
If I've already edited the video that I need to edit that day, I'll watch Suits. I just started watching Suits. Fucking love it. That's my only time off. When I get down, boots to the ground, I get to the hotel, I put everything down, boom, I'm normally live instantly. As soon as I put everything down, I get my backpack, I explore the city because
Yeah.
I'm not going to
From
explore the
scratch.
city. Yeah,
From
from scratch.
Yeah.
Every city I go to, I've never been to.
Yeah, it's like you're getting dropped off and like fucking
Exactly.
You're
So we're-
spawning in a new map.
We're all
Exactly.
discovering it together. I don't use Google Maps. I try not to. I ask chat. I ask people on the street. So it's like,
That's actually cool.
I'll use it if I have to, but most of the time I'll just ask people on the street, and then they'll give me an idea.
Yeah.
And then if I get around a situation where there's no people and I need the map, I'll use the map.
I was dying in New York when you got on a bike, or was it a bike?
On a bike, and I had to bike from one side to the
Holy
other.
bike so long, bro.
So rough.
Like I almost knocked you over too.
I wanted to watch the sunset, and my chat told me to go to one side, and then a friend called me and told me to go to another side. And she said, "Trust me." I was like, "All right." She knows what's up. Like, and then they were arguing. Oh yeah, I went to the wrong side, and I had to make the sunset, which
so
was
whose side was right?
dude. There half a chat was like they were all just arguing with each
Yeah,
other.
yeah,
So I trusted like chat
call.
plus the friend, the call.
Yeah, exactly.
And I get there, and she goes, "Sorry. It was the wrong side to watch the sunset. It was the sunrise side." So I fucking biked uphill. Like, dude, it was like 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
At least.
And the pedal was
Like
like on
pounding,
10. Like
pounding.
the bike was on maximum
Pounding
fucking
away,
gear.
drenched in sweat. I have
Drenched
to
in
make this.
sweat, bro.
It was so intense. We were all watching.
And like I
'cause
made
was
it.
so
I made it
intense.
a little bit late. Like it was setting already. But I made it, and it was like super fun. Point is, like I explore a city to become a local
Okay.
while I'm there.
So you stream from the time you get there.
The first day I start, I need to get 10 to 15 miles in. Like, that's no question.
Yeah.
I need 10 to 15 miles the first day in a city because that's how I learn the ins and outs.
Yeah.
And then the other days, I could do like 8 to 12, whatever.
Miles, not hours.
Miles.
Yeah.
The hours are normally like 8 to 12 as well,
Okay.
depending on like if a city's boring or more fun. 8 to 12. I get there, I put my shit down, blah, blah, done that. Once I'm done, I go home. A lot of the time, I pass out right away. I'm just so exhausted after that. And then I wake up the next day, and like the first 3 to 5 hours of the day, I'm doing work. I need to edit a vlog. Like I'm transitioning my gaming channel, which like I basically killed to transition into vlogs. Right now I'm testing shit. I have no
How many subs you still have? Did you lose many?
243K. I haven't really lost any because I had a video that got like 300K views,
That's
like
still,
a vlog.
that's still a lot.
That's solid. It's really solid.
Yeah, but like the views aren't crazy on it. Eventually they will be. Right now I'm just testing shit. It's like if I'm doing all this shit, why not vlog it as well? So I have the vlog channel and I have the stream highlights channel. Point is, I wake up, I edit a vlog, and then I'll highlight the channel, the video from the day before, the 12 hours. I'll go through and I have like markers and clips that I marked while working. Like this is a good, while streaming, this is a good piece that my editor will like. He can turn into a TikTok. I'll summarize it with timestamps of every important thing. And that takes like maybe 30 minutes to an hour. I'll summarize everything. And then I'm good to go. I might work out 2-3 times a week, and then I'll go
Because it's
live.
not like your editor can watch the whole fucking stream.
Yeah. Well,
But what happens when your editor's not there?
like if my editor isn't there, because I need to pump out a clip to
What if
Twitter.
you're transitioning editors, you don't have one for a week?
Yeah, I need to
Because
edit
you've been
it.
through that experience.
I need to edit
So
it.
what do your hours look like there?
It's like, it's just like you add an hour or two. I get it out, but it's like, it's not going to be as high quality as somebody whose job is to do it.
Yeah.
But I have to get something out. So I'll get clips out. Sometimes I'll subtitle them. Normally
Clips are non-negotiable.
non-negotiable. Clips are the backbone
the
of
short
all of
traffic that leads to the long
It's all of
traffic.
it.
Yeah.
Somebody sees a clip on Twitter or Instagram, they go, holy fuck, this is so cool. They'll follow, and then they might tune into a stream, and that's where they'll get locked in if they get locked
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
And
But
that just
clips
grows
are
everything.
What's
Clips-
your average viewer duration?
There's no stat of that.
9 hours, 48 minutes.
There's
like,
no stat of that on
But on
Twitch,
each video.
What videos?
on the live? Like what percent of people are watching for
It
like?
tells you, doesn't it? It says like average viewing time is this much.
No, there's no average viewing time on
I feel
Twitch.
like you always see, I
Oh,
always see it
really?
in your screenshots.
Not on Twitch.
You're saying for the VODs.
Peak viewers.
There's an average viewership.
Mm.
There's no average view duration.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It does suck.
If I'm on a new city internationally, it's like 1,000 to 1,500 average viewers.
How long do they stay?
Dude, some of them will stay the whole time. Like,
What's some? Like hundreds?
yeah. Like, well,
That's
like
wild.
the views won't drop. I don't know.
What
if
are
the
they
same
doing
for
all
sure,
day
yeah.
that they can watch the
They
whole
work.
stream?
They're
They're
work.
like they're at the office and they're
They
just
put it in as background noise and they work. And then when they hear something interesting happens, they'll watch. That's what streams are good for.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
It's
distraction.
background noise. It's a
yeah.
distraction.
Sounds like a terrible.
You're doing busy
distraction.
work.
These are
If you're doing
horrible
like
team
if you're
members.
doing like work that
Well, like-
is very visual,
Like-
I guess you're going to be distracted though.
Let's say
watching
you
it.
have like 8 hours of important work or 6 hours of important work. If you do them over 12 hours, you can be distracted. You know what I mean?
Like, it's not how the world works, though. Most people work for 8 hours, 9 hours.
Yeah, but most
Yeah,
people
yeah.
aren't the people
But,
like,
but I get what you're saying.
watching. And the people who are watching for 9 hours, they work for somebody who they probably hate.
Dude, honestly, you know what I was
thinking?
thinking about too? Think about how many like truckers are probably watching streams and just putting it in their dashboard.
Yeah. So
So their
dangerous.
signal shit, probably. They drive in bumfuck nowhere highways.
This is true.
They have
Because I
zero
think about that with
signal.
podcasts. I'm like,
That's why they
how
have
do people have
radios.
time?
It's like the only way for them to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey there, Trucker 7. Hogwarts here.
Hogwarts.
So yeah, it's like 17 to 18 hours a day.
It's Ron Weasley here.
The clips are non-negotiable. The vlogs are non-negotiable. I have like a challenge for my own personal like
Goal.
work ethic
Mm-hmm.
to get a vlog out every day.
Every day.
Every day. That's a side. It's a 4-minute vlog every day, just like shit like when I'm in the airport or when I'm traveling, whatever, I'll film cool shit. That's aside from the stream highlights that get pumped out every day. So
Yeah.
the actual stream video itself,
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the top clips every day. So there's a daily vlog on the main channel. There's a daily stream highlight on the highlights channel.
Okay.
And then there's 2 TikToks a day.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Twitter clip and a half a day.
That's usually the same as the TikTok one, repositioned,
Yeah.
right?
Repositioned. And then Arab Shorts on YouTube. That's a small channel I just started. I haven't shouted it out or
Mhm.
anything. It's just like to see.
You're
how
doing the
it'll
shorts
be.
on a separate channel.
Yeah, to see.
We
how it'll
thought
be by
about doing
itself.
that. We actually started doing that, and then we stopped, right?
We were doing
You
a
should.
separate
What does
clips
it
channel.
hurt
No,
to
no,
just
no,
upload
no.
you?
So we were. This was my thinking. I actually talked about this. At
I thought about
Agency
doing it
Founders.
separate. Okay.
So I thought about doing separate, and we did make a separate channel for just clips from the podcast and shorts. But then I realized I'm like, I feel like shorts are just like free advertising for your channel. And so why would I want them to go to like, you can make it so like your subscribers aren't getting like annoyed by it. I feel like the subscription feed now is not what it was back in the day.
You can make it where it just goes randomly to like people. You're
I
saying?
feel, no, not necessarily, but I'm saying like, I feel like a lot of people back in the day were like so loyal to their subscription feed
Nobody
that if there was a
clicks
bunch of
subscription
spam stuff in there that you'd be like annoyed by it.
Yeah, nobody clicks
But
that.
exactly. So we're just posting the shorts to our main channel and then just looking at it as free reach to be like, because why would I want them to click a 4Media Clips channel that's like kind of full of
A bunch
like
of clips.
like clip stuff versus clicking the channel and seeing all the main stuff? I don't know.
No, there's so many philosophies. That's
Exactly.
No, there's a
exactly.
bunch of
That's what we're
philosophies,
talking about.
but-
we're all testing shit. Not
Yeah.
like anybody knows.
No, because I thought about it because I
yeah, we're
so
all
right
we're
now
all leaders in this like short space.
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't exist.
I think eventually YouTube will take the shorts out of the main video section because I think that's the most annoying part is when I go to videos.
exactly.
I go to the videos tab of channels a lot. And when it's clogged up
It's
with a
never
bunch of
to watch
shorts, it's kind of annoying.
They'll make videos and then they'll make shorts. It'll be like 2 separate
Exactly.
things, like playlists.
So I think that they'll hopefully separate them
Yeah.
a little more.
So those are all the channels. When I travel,
So how much you pump out a day? Like 6 videos basically on top
Yeah.
of your,
as soon as I'm in a plane,
yeah.
there's a switch in my head.
Mhm.
Or not in a plane. As soon as I land, there's a switch in my head, and it's like I turn into fucking demon mode. Like straight up, it's a 180 flip on not my personality, but like the work ethic. Like when I'm
You
here, I'm
turn
working
into
a fuck
Arab.
ton too. Yeah, it's like I'm Arab this whole time
Yeah.
for 6 weeks or 8, however long I'm out the house. I'm Arab, and then as soon as I land back home, I'm like,
Relieved for it, but you're like take
it's
a
not. I'm relieved. It's like I don't want to go live.
break. Yeah, yeah.
Not. I'll go live for my setup, but I don't want to even look at. I haven't looked at my backpack since I got home.
Really?
I haven't. I
That's
threw it in a
crazy.
corner and I haven't looked at it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's like, and now I have to travel tomorrow or after tomorrow. So
What
I'm
do you
gonna
think
get the
your-
batteries. I have to charge them all. I have to charge everything, make sure everything's good. And then starting Thursday or Friday, as soon as I land in Florida or whatever the next spot I'm streaming is, boom.
Have you
locked in
ever
again for
ran
6
out of
weeks.
battery while you're streaming?
Yeah. 18 hours.
Damn.
What?
I did an 18-hour in New York.
So like, this is a big
Now I have
operation.
2
Like,
batteries.
you must have like 10, 12 team members. How are you doing this?
2.
2,
2
including
members.
you.
Yeah. No. 2 other.
So what do they do?
TikTok and then the highlights channel. The highlights channel, he runs it all. I told him, I said,
Okay, so they're not 2 full time. They're like 2 part time.
yeah, part-time.
So like it could be 1 full time person doing it.
Yeah, it could be 1 full-time person. I definitely need another person to do the summaries for me so I don't have to do them.
Yeah, yeah.
But I enjoy them right now because it's like,
You get to pick.
It's
the
almost like
highlights.
you're journaling about the day.
yeah, well,
You're like recapping.
it's also like,
Good point.
it's also like, I know what to do better.
Mm.
I could have done this clip so much better
Mhm.
if I felt, because as soon as I have an interaction, it's how can I make it viral?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, it's work mode. So it's like there's that, and then speaking of the journaling about the day, I thought about starting a travel blog that isn't about like, yeah, like there's this food here, whatever, but it's like about the crazy shit. But
Just all the
I don't have
interactions.
time. I
It
tried
would almost
writing
kind of
one.
be like
It's
a book.
Yeah,
I mean, you should make one. You
Like
should just
Dan
make-
Bilzerian's
You should
book.
low-key just make like.
I don't have time, bro. I tried writing.
I'm just saying like an IG page of just like travel shit, like photos of places, foods, shit like that. Like
I know, I agree. It's just so much headache.
no
bro.
caption needed. Just like post.
Old school Instagram.
Yeah,
Huh?
Old school Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. But like low key, it'd be like also worth following. Like seeing your shit on camera is one thing, but then seeing it in like 4K in a plate is like, yo, that burger looked fucking insane. Like even the
Yeah.
viewpoints that you have too. Like,
yeah.
it's just a different thing when it's just a quick photo.
You're right. It's
just
just
thinking
like,
out loud. Obviously it's a lot of shit, you know?
bro. It's like when
There's
I'm
already
out,
so much content.
when I'm out and I'm actually live, nothing is going through my head other than like
Ideas. How can I engage?
ideas, like clips. I need this many clips today. I need fucking the maximum. And it's
Dude,
like,
it's like same thing as gaming streaming. It's like I got to get at least 3 wins on this stream today or
Even-
whatever, you know?
Like 3
It's like I
highlights.
got to get
do
three
things.
sick interactions that I know will have the potential to go viral.
even like coming up with like a tweet, I don't think of when I'm live. It's more like just it's like I'm fully in entertaining this viewer, and I need my stream to be better than all the other travel streamers. So I'm gonna.
So there are other people doing this.
There's other people doing this.
Not at the level that you
They're
are.
veterans.
Veterans.
They're veterans. They've been in it for 4 or 5 years.
Real life streaming.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I know I'm new to it, so like I have fresh content and fresh eyes, but not. I mean, to toot my own horn, I guess. They don't know how to make content.
Yeah, yeah.
They're streamers and they know how to stream, and they'll upload on TikTok once.
This is
every
what you were
3
talking about
days.
earlier. They show sites and things like
Yeah,
that.
well,
right?
like they're
But
and
they're
they have their own
content
communities.
machines.
They're also traveling for the
Exactly.
sake
They're
of
not-
traveling. They're not
Yeah.
traveling for the sake of content necessarily.
Yeah, they're not machines. They stream and they do well. They do really well for themselves, but they're not. Their other pages aren't huge. Their streams are pretty big. Like they can get 2K viewers, 5K viewers. I think the biggest
They're not getting
English-
2.5
the
million
biggest
views
English
on
travel
Twitter.
streamer will get like 4 to 7K viewers. They do good. They do really well for themselves. But like you look at their TikTok, like there's 1 clip a day or like one every 3 days. They don't really upload to YouTube.
Weak shit.
Yeah, it's like there
Not
could
growth
be
mode.
Yeah, there could be so much more. Yeah. I want to be like.
Which is how I feel about us, including myself.
It's always about growth.
It's just more content. Like we could
Yeah.
be putting out
So much.
more.
We think and breathe like even before you had 4 Media and before I was fucking your fellow Arab, we'd make Snapchats for fucking 50 viewers.
Yeah, yeah.
Like remember burning the Whit Lowry hoodie?
Yeah, yeah. That was super fun.
Like it was so funny, you know.
Yeah,
We'd
yeah.
get 15 messages out of the 50 to 70 people that saw it,
Yeah, yeah.
and they'd all be dying. It's like, why aren't we uploading these?
Yeah, yeah.
That's such a good point.
Andrew's been like that too, though. Andrew's
No,
always put out fire.
I'm 100% with you on that.
Andrew's a creative genius.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I have those stickers, by the way. I have them for my Instagram handle, and every city
That's
I go
sick.
to, I tag it up fully.
That's fun.
I forgot to in few them because like I'm still learning, but like Ireland, you go anywhere, you'll see my stickers.
That's sick.
I went the last day, and we just fucking tagged up.
How
for
many-
2
how many
hours,
people
all
are-
of Ireland?
How many people
Sick.
are
All of Dublin. Sorry.
How many people are following you and sending you a picture of it and saying, "Hey, I found this"?
So
Like, is
I
it a
said,
lot?
I forgot to do it in Thailand, like Sydney and Melbourne, but I did it in like
Those are big.
I just
tourist
started doing
areas,
it. Yeah, I just started doing it. I'll get those when I go back. Ireland was the first one, and the first day I got 2 DMs. So like, eventually you
Dude,
plant
there's
the
long
seed.
lasting.
There's longevity, bro. There's people that still send me fucking snaps and being like, "Hey, I found this in Paris."
Really?
Like some crazy shit.
That's crazy.
I tried
Like
to
literally,
tag
it was like from
evergreen
like
spots,
6 years, 6, 7 years ago. Some of them,
too. Yeah.
dude. yeah, there's some wild things like
You gotta send me a location of one of yours, and I'll put mine right above it.
right? That would be funny. Dude, there's this one guy. This is another crazy thing that happened. There's this one guy. I'm like big in music festivals and stuff. I was watching a video. I was watching a live stream actually of, I think it was like Skrillex was playing at like Ultra or something. And I was watching the live stream. This guy on a totem, like on one of those big
With his
poles.
snap code?
He had a snap code. And I was like, I'm in that game too. That's funny to me. I'm going to add this guy. And it's this dude from like Puerto Rico named Wonka. That was his handle. WUNKA, Wonka. And I followed him and I was like, yo, dude, I saw you on the Skrillex live stream. What's up? And he's like, no way, that's crazy, bro. Blah, blah, blah. So we just like kind of casually like made a little friend and went our separate ways on Snapchat. Then like 6 months later, I'm at a music festival and I see this motherfucker's totem and I'm like, oh my God, I wonder if it's that guy. And I make my way to him and sure enough, it's goddamn Wonka. And I go up to him, I'm like, yo, dude. And he's like, holy shit. Cause then he started watching my shit.
Yeah.
And he freaked out. And it was wild. Cause
So
like
cool.
if he would have never done that, we would never had that interaction. But it was just so funny
It's
that
a
we
different world, bro.
he
It's
was
a
able to
different
do
world.
something like that. And then we met in real life.
It's crazy that the world is so open now.
So
Yeah. It was a
And
weird moment.
that's why when you say, you know, there's something you always say is like, I don't miss people. I'm very similar, right? I'm kind of weird.
Okay, before you
I obviously don't
just
take that out
continue
of context, right? But like, you know, you're not like, oh my God, I really want to see this person,
You
right?
see them everywhere. You already
Huh?
see them.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Because the world is different now.
It's
Like,
different.
I have friends I don't talk to except once a year and I know everything they did that year. Like 90% of
You're
it.
so
That's
right.
it.
So it's cool though because it's a conversation started at the same time.
So when I'm in that switch, I said like I'm working fucking nonstop when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
I don't talk to anybody. I get home, there's like very few people. Like mom, dad, if you text me or whatever, but like mom, dad, I'll make time for 2-3 times a week. I'll try to call them just to say hi. Sammy and Edwin. That's it.
Yeah.
Those are the only people
And you
that
go to
like,
sleep.
that's it. I go to
Yep.
sleep.
I mean, I don't really talk to anyone either.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, but like here, like I'm, you know,
You're
I'm doing it,
casually,
like,
you know,
yo, Joey, what are you doing? Like, yo, for like, you guys, is anyone hanging out tonight? When I'm there, it's not. It's like if somebody texts me, I'll respond if they're important.
We'll have our occasional video
You know.
calls.
Yeah.
You know, the catch up.
but you're on
calls.
the important list.
But like our
is
occasional
saying.
video calls is one every 6 weeks.
It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, one every 2 weeks. Maybe,
Yeah.
you
And
know.
it's like, no, even more frequent now. Actually, when you travel, we video call more now.
Do we?
Like once a week, we're catching up. We're like, yo, how was this? You like?
I don't know what you're talking about. Text maybe, not video.
No, videos. You videoed me in every country you've been in.
I was in Australia for 3 weeks.
Yeah, you videoed me a couple times in Australia.
Did I?
You videoed me in Thailand a couple times. You videoed me in Ireland. Just giving a perspective here.
There you go.
It's more
He's
frequent
like,
than you think.
I love you more than I guess I thought.
Yeah, he's like, I guess
Yeah, but like, yeah, I
can't
just
love-
don't, you don't miss people anymore. It's
No,
just
no,
like,
yeah.
like
You
back in
know.
the day, it's like we'd go to Lebanon fucking 15 years ago. We get there, everyone's crying. Or when we leave, everyone's
Dude,
crying.
yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
bawling their eyes out. Like,
No one
we-
gives
we're
a
leaving
fuck now.
Lebanon.
No one even comes to say
Nobody
bye. They're
cares,
like,
you
I'll
know?
see you tomorrow on Instagram.
Yeah.
Literally. That is wild. It is fucking wild.
Right? Like sometimes it's like even less important saying, like he's saying bye to people that are friends that are going for 2-3 weeks somewhere because you're like, whatever. Like,
I'm going to watch their whole
I
trip.
could talk to you whenever I
Sammy
want to.
leaves. Sammy leaves the fucking car when I drop him at the airport. I don't even get out the car to say bye.
Yeah, yeah. It's a
Like, I'll
fist
see
bump.
you in fucking 3
I
weeks.
pop the trunk
Yeah.
up and go
I'll
grab
see you in
it.
a month. You know, it's like,
Thanks for the ride.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
The fuck do I gotta get out and give
But
you a
back then
hug?
Yeah, dude. I feel like when your like parents drop you off, you have to do it. It's an obligation. Not in a bad way. It's like you want to hug them, but it's like stay safe. Thanks for driving me. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. But if it's just your homie like dropping you off at the
That's it.
airport, you're like, I'm gonna miss you, man. Give him a hug.
I mean, when I first started dating Dara, I used to cry when she would leave.
Fuck.
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah.
I did that with my ex too.
Exes.
How long are you guys long distance?
3 years.
God damn. That's rough.
It was good though.
It wasn't. It's not like long distance anymore. You could just.
We talked every day.
You just go. Like we
We
said,
actually
it's-
talked more than we do now, almost, if you think about it. Because like, I'm chatting her all day, whereas here she's like, she sees me working. It's different. She's like, sometimes she'll walk in the office and like just not say anything.
I think
Yeah.
that's the most beautiful thing of a relationship.
What?
Is just working each other's presence. Like
It's difficult. Most people can't do it though.
I think that's the most beautiful thing of a relationship.
What?
Like we don't have to fucking talk. Just be in front of me and like we're working. Like we're
Yeah.
doing our own thing. You know.
Yeah, you say that now as like girlfriends, but when you have a wife, it's different too.
What do you mean?
Like when you have girlfriends, you're like working together. You're like, oh yeah, we're both being productive. Like me and Terry work together all day most people cannot actually work together all like it's our actual
You're in the
duty
same office
and job
Yeah.
in a room. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with you, but like I need someone that would be able to.
Exactly. So like when we were long distance, it actually helped me a lot.
So I don't fucking
because I would text her a lot. Like I would message her and stuff, but we wouldn't really call. I would call her at night, and like she understood that I was working. So like I would work longer hours and not feel guilty, or like do things a certain way and not feel guilty because I didn't think that she's at home waiting for me. She's like doing her thing, and I'm like I can talk to her when I'm ready, and she can do the same.
And she probably only cheated on you 3 times.
Max 3 times, no more than that. I mean 3 once a year probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So like I mean, as long as below 5, you know what they say, stay with them.
Fucking, that's what
Will Smith did.
I was waiting for that. I just didn't want to be the one to say
Keep my wife's name. Oh my God.
Fucking mouth.
That was the I was telling. We were talking about this. We shouldn't talk about it because we already did. But like,
and it will be old news by now. But
that was the most I've ever seen one event on a feed.
I said the same thing
in my life.
I said the same, dude.
My whole life.
And it's already basically dead after like 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
Bro, I stared at this fucking 80 minutes after upload, and only one iteration of the tweet had 18 million views. 18 million in 80 minutes.
Crazy.
80 minutes.
Crazy.
I've never seen anything that viral in my fucking life, and that was one iteration of it. There were multiple other ones with like 12 million, fucking 8 million. Like, I got sent a tweet by Sammy and by Edwin within 3 minutes of each other, and I was I think on my way back from the airport or something, and I go, did I just get canceled or something? Like, because it says share a tweet.
Yeah.
I thought like they're sending me somebody tweeted about me or something. Like, wrote a fucking long ass post about like my
why you're
jokes
toxic
or
or
something.
Is this just a slap?
Huh?
It was the slap.
Yeah, I click it. It's the fucking slap, bro.
You should have made a meme out of it. Like people saying IRL streaming is going to be boring. And then like Will walking, it's like blowjobs, like all the crazy shit. Just list like
all the things you've done.
Crazy shit, you know what I mean? And like slapping him across the face.
Yeah, I should have made a meme out of that.
Would have been funny.
We made a meme out of it, out of the video version.
We should do more of those.
Pretty funny.
Anyways.
Dude, I think a lot of people watched it because they just wanted to watch the slap a bunch of times.
That's it. Which was the strategy there, right? We're like, let's just show them the video.
We were wrong on our prediction on the last episode, though.
Fuck, we were so wrong.
What was your prediction?
Dude, the video is already pumping. Like, we don't have like a lot of followers. We have like 2,000 something on our Instagram.
Do we, or is it 1? Is it 2?
Yeah, we hit 2. We hit 2, right, Nate? On our main Instagram.
Yes.
Nate, why does it take you like 300 seconds?
To mute it. He has,
no,
like,
he
pause.
unmutes it and then he stares at the mic and he goes,
he's really choosing his words.
yes.
He's really choosing his words. No.
Yeah, so we had
He wants to
like
speak again. Hold up, let him.
Nah, you're done, Nate. It was like 7,700 views, and it was like 20 minutes in. And
so
we were starting the
predicting.
podcast. We're like, how much by the time we're done?
20 minutes in?
20 minutes in.
20 minutes into
You're
the post,
real?
we
I
had
don't
like,
know.
yeah, dude.
No way.
Dude,
we're
we
like,
pop
holy, it's about
sometimes,
to
like
pop.
randomly. Dude, Reels is stupid. We'll have 2,000 followers and we'll have like 7K views in like an hour. And it's like,
Reels
what the
is
fuck?
weird. I don't like Reels. I don't fuck with
Dude,
Reels.
it's weird now. I feel like TikTok is like almost oversaturated with people because they're just realizing there was so much free views out there that Reels are like becoming the new wave.
Reels are so shit. You just scroll down, it's like, if you repeat this song, if you
That's what
count to
TikTok
20.
is.
So right.
No, TikTok's actually like, you can get a decent piece of content out of
It
it.
depends who you're
It
following.
depends on your
Reels is just using
FYP.
the same
It depends on your FYP, that's for sure. On Reels, they don't know you as deeply as the TikTok algorithm does. I
Exactly.
feel like
Not yet.
Reels is way more generic.
Have I told you my theory of the TikTok algorithm?
Let's hear it.
It's so good, and I know why. They mark aspects inside the video. So
It's
like,
not a theory. It's a fact. You know
Okay,
that.
well, let's see.
okay, but like there's no actual
Okay, continue though.
physical.
I've seen a video on this.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a Tesla car. Where they mark like red lights and shit. So
Yeah,
like,
it's like
Okay,
Apple.
wait. Continue your theory. Continue your
yeah,
theory.
so it'll like mark a fucking tree. It'll mark a car. It'll mark a fucking
It's analyzing your
apple.
video.
It analyzes the whole video and grabs
The
attributes.
one that you're watching.
But it also grabs colors. So it'll mark what the color scheme is of the video and what there are more colors of, and then it'll spit you one similar and it'll test all those attributes and then see how you react. And then the algorithm does it all because obviously it's too much for a fucking human. And it just takes all the commonalities of the videos that you spent the most time
So it's
on, whether
pumping
they're
more of them.
comedy or whatever, and they'll pump more until within fucking 3 days.
Like they might, it's like, that's how like Facebook does with like metadata and shit like that. It's like, we don't necessarily know this about you, but because we know this, and this about you, we also can pretty much guarantee we know this about you.
within 300 to 500 videos, they know exactly what you like.
Yeah.
Maybe even less. I remember Dad watching TikTok. That's when I came up with it on Christmas. He had just downloaded it to see my TikToks. He started scrolling. Within fucking 10 minutes, Dad had a bunch of car videos. Because Dad has a fucking car company.
Crazy. It's so good.
It's so good.
It just consumes you. They
So
know what
good.
you want, and they just feed you it with a shovel. Not
Shovel,
even a
bro.
spoon, bro.
Shovel.
A full shovel. That's why it's crazy, but that's why it's also he's looking it up.
I
That's
was
why,
looking up something. I was trying to look up, there's a company, it's the company that,
owns
I don't know if they
TikTok.
started TikTok or they bought TikTok, but there was something I read in this book called AI Superpowers. It's crazy. It's a really good book. Definitely read it. It's by Kai-Fu Lee.
You read books?
I listen to audiobooks. I'm not like a sit down kind of guy and read.
Right.
But while I'm driving, whatever. Anyways, in that book, it talks about how originally, before TikTok and stuff, there's this news app in China that it was just an aggregator of a bunch of news written by real people. But it would, same with TikTok, it would start to learn your algorithm of like what type of news stories you like to read, and it would feed you like those types of stories. Then they started experimenting with the stories being written by AI instead of by real people. So they were mixing in AI news stories that were written by a robot, and they also had real people writing articles mixed in. And what's crazy is the AI articles, they can
Get
be
better.
they can perform better, and they aren't the same article if I'm reading it versus if you're reading it.
Right.
We're reading the same story about the Will Smith slap or whatever, but my article is written differently than your article because it's appealing to you, and the headlines are different and everything. So it's literally like you're reading the news, but my version of the news is different than your version of the news based on me as a user to keep me
That's
on the platform
crazy.
for longer.
That's crazy.
And that is like part of the machine learning engine that they
Goes to
also
show
use
you how
inside of
news is just
TikTok.
for views and not for fucking news.
Because they're not trying to, the metric that they're aiming for is not, is our
Views,
population
audience
more
retention.
educated and all that. The metric is how long can we keep someone in this app. Fucking wild.
Like they're giving you, you're looking at the same article and one's like conservative and one's liberal. And it's the same
Right.
story by the same author.
Right,
Like
dude?
different angles.
And it's not even an actual author, it's an AI.
Fucking.
You're essentially the author, if you think about it, in a weird ass way.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I've gotten my Gmails out of storage messages for 9 years now.
You what? I don't.
Your Gmail's out of storage?
My Gmail is almost out of storage
Oh yeah. You're
for 9
poor.
years, and it's never been out of storage.
Interesting.
Mm,
Maybe it deletes old ones. And also, I think it's tied to your Google Drive storage. So
you must buy storage.
I have it on the other account.
I buy 100 extra gigs of storage. I think it's like $10 a year or something. It's kind of
It's
worth
like $2 a month. I have it too.
Yeah.
worth
It's kind of worth it for me.
it. Yeah, super worth it.
I have that 2 terabytes.
Luckily, our company's like
Weird flex, but
unlimited.
okay. No, I'm just kidding.
We have like how many god knows.
Our company drive, we got grandfathered in the unlimited plan. They don't offer it anymore.
Stop.
So we have unlimited Google Drive storage, bro.
Flex.
It's kind of sick.
Do you put that in your Tinder bio?
Dude, I'm going to look up how many terabytes the content team drive has.
Not that much.
Unlimited Google Drive stuff. I'm gonna start using it in mine. I know a guy who has unlimited.
Ever run out of room on the phone?
I know a guy.
Ever run out of space? Question mark. I know a guy.
How many terabytes do we think it has?
210.
No. This is wild. That's wild.
Wait.
45.
26.
Ooh, you're super close, actually.
28.
24.
That's weak.
But if you think about it, it's been 18 months. We're generating more than a terabyte per month. That's a lot.
Weak. Rookie numbers. Am I right?
Yeah. Casey Neistat would have done better.
Casey
Sad.
Neistat would have 27.
I guess
At
to be
least.
fair, we're also none of those are raws, right? It's like we're cutting clips. And
Guys,
No, it's all-
guys,
it's raws,
like,
too.
come on, we're on
It's
the
raws, too.
like who at this point they've clicked off. We're talking about we're arguing terabytes.
It's interesting though, because data is like currency.
It's weird how data has to incorporate at least some sort of physical component, no matter how small you get it. Like you can have a terabyte micro SD card, but there's still some physical element to it. We haven't gotten to the point where it's just like
Fully
nothing.
cloud.
Even in the cloud, though, it's like in a server somewhere.
No, I know. I'm
And
saying.
it's being physical. Like it's weird that it's
So let's go back. Let's go back to
Anyways.
IRL streaming real
wild.
quick. Where do you said like 3 to 4 years? Like where do you see this industry going? Where do you see where you're going without spoiling too much?
I think
And was this a good move looking back?
it was the best move for my career.
Mm-hmm.
People look at YouTube views and they go, "Oh, you fell off, whatever, blah blah." And I just like laugh. I'm like, dude, you have no idea how well I'm doing on every platform other than YouTube, you know. And it's like YouTube will come back. You know, it doesn't matter. It's anybody in the space knows. Like they don't look at just your YouTube views. They look at all the other shit and they'll go, "Holy shit!" Like, you know, you still have the respect from people in the industry. You have more respect now. One, that you took the risk that most people want to take, and then two, that like it worked out.
It's exhausting though.
It's so exhausting, but it's okay. Like that's part of. Well, I'm 24.
Yeah.
You know, by the time I'm 30,
Yeah. By the time you're 28, you'll probably
that's
be
it.
done with this.
For me, it's just like doing whatever I want forever.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it's about. It's not about having a fucking yacht or whatever. You know, I could go on a friend's yacht. But 2 to 4 years.
That's a funny perspective.
What?
I don't
You
go on a
gotta
friend's
just go on a friend's yacht.
What? I don't like. I'm not
really though. Why do you need a yacht?
Right?
I guess,
Like-
if you
No,
can
you're
just-
not wrong.
Seriously.
The experience is basically the same with less headaches.
That's it.
Yeah, it's like you've got all the drinks, right? Cool.
Yeah, the friend's gonna
Drinks
fucking
and
invite you
food
to the
and
yacht.
bitches.
Just
Yo, you
making
want to go
sure.
out to the yacht tonight?
What else
Sure.
can you get?
Fuck it. Like at that point, like why would you? Can I rent your private jet? You know what I mean? Like why do you need all that? But 2 to 4 years, I see it evolving heavily. I'll talk about like what I see it going to, and then what I'll be doing in 2 to 4 years. I see it evolving heavily in the sense that people will have 360 cameras on, and you'll be able to, even without goggles,
Stream 360.
just look around
and drag it around,
bro.
bro.
Just look around.
You're so right.
You can see the whole fucking
Because even vlogs that are 360 vlogs, those are weird, but I can see them being successful if they're done the right way.
just eventually, like you're talking about the metaverse coming out and shit. Like, imagine somebody just pops on their goggles and now they're in fucking
Bro.
Thailand getting a getting a blowjob, but like learning. Bro, when I was in Thailand, the guy offered me the whole menu. There was this American dude, and he was teaching me that that's a lady boy, and he said these are the prices, and you can go on Tinder and ask for a short time. Or he gave me the whole menu. He got 10 million views on TikTok.
Really?
The whole menu, a fucking menu for lady boys and non-lady boys.
Got 10 million views on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's sick.
And
Ladyboy talk goes hard.
Yeah.
hard. So
It's like
That's the side of TikTok I'm on.
it's
part of the world.
unexplored, and it's risky.
And
on
everyone
TikTok.
that's done something doesn't want to say they did
Exactly.
something. So like,
Yo.
there's no public data on these things.
You're so right.
And so like in 2 to 4 years, that's where I see it going. In 2 to 4 years, I see me being the number one, but by the end of the year,
Number one IRL streamer.
maybe not
What
bigger.
determines that?
Concurrent views.
See, if you're going strictly off that metric, but like just raw impact. That's
How do
what
you measure that though?
just look at all the platforms and use your brain. You know what I mean? It's not like a
I mean, there's got to be something. Let me tell you.
like
So-
like let's say the number one English IRL streamer has 5K average viewers, and I have fucking 3.5K. But on every other platform, I'm absolutely slaughtering him by millions of views.
Yeah.
I'm the number one.
Yeah.
Just like use your
So
brain.
it's total view count.
It's not total view count. It's
What's the KPI here? Because look, I get asked this
Kinda.
question too. I'm like, I want to be the number one marketing agency, and they're like, why? Or what makes you number one? Is it the most money? Is it the biggest team? Is it the best clients? What is it? And I always say, it's the most attention on our agency.
That's it.
It's like if your mom has nothing to do with anything, and you said the word for media, she would know what that is.
It's like-
that's when we win. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? It's
It's
like,
like-
when, anyone just hears the name and knows, oh, I know what that company does.
It'll be like when everyone says, "Oh, you watch IRL streamers?" You're talking about Arab, like instead of his name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like right now, he's the guy who's known. Like let's say the number one is the guy who's known as that IRL streamer.
Yeah.
But I'm making fucking waves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like by the end of the year, I want to look back and be like, "Holy shit, it's been 1 year. I fucking slaughtered it. Maybe let's say I'm not number 1, right? Which I might not be by the end of the year. 2 years, I 100% will be. In 4 years, in 3 to 4 years, I'm gonna stop this and like transition into daily vlogs. Just have a camera on me at all times, and I'll stream once or twice a week just for fun.
Live.
Yeah, like being able to not travel, but like gaming.
Yeah.
Like I'll just kick it, and then, dude, I like gaming and streaming. It makes it more fun for me. Like it makes you wanna do cooler shit to get a clip. Rather than just playing for playing. You know.
Are you afraid of getting banned for some crazy shit that happens on stream that you can't control?
All the time.
How much does that occupy your brain space?
What if like 2 people all of a sudden, boom, pull out guns in front of them and start shooting at each other?
Bro,
you have to, like,
I've got a story. I've got a story.
I won't get banned if I just like cover and switch away. Like I won't get banned
because they can realize that it's an accident.
Yeah, even if I do, I'll get banned, but it won't affect me negatively. Like I'll get a 14-day vacation or whatever.
Okay, I get it.
Bro,
you know?
It won't be like a perma ban. You think?
No.
Here's something I wanted to bring up because we were all. This is a real thing that could have happened. Do you remember when we met up in Orlando? I don't want to go too much into this, but you know what I'm about to say probably. When we were in Orlando, do you remember where we met up?
Dude, I know the kid who died.
Yes.
I saw that video.
What if that happened on your stream?
I wouldn't get banned.
No way you
It'd
get
just
banned.
be a viral moment.
But dude, how crazy would that have been?
Oh, for sure. And don't get me wrong, I'm a content creator, and like I fucking fiend for views.
For people listening,
if some crazy shit happens, I want to capture it.
Yeah.
I want to capture it.
For sure.
Like, just, you know, that's what I fucking do. Like, if a journalist did it, you wouldn't say anything. But because I'm a fucking independent, people will bitch at it.
Yeah.
I'm going to capture it. And it's like, oh, that'd be crazy if shit happens, like, on stream. Yeah, that'd be crazy to fucking capture on stream, and it would go viral.
It wouldn't
get banned.
Yeah. Dude,
that's so sad.
Do you watch the channel? Dude, yeah, that's...
I've never ever ridden one of those. I've never ridden one. And
I've ridden a lot of them.
I've ridden
one of my fears. And
I've ridden a lot. Just for people
nuts
watching.
Always end up in my chest.
For people watching, the thing we're talking about is sadly, there was a ride at Icon Park in Orlando where a kid, a 14-year-old...
He was 6'5", 350 pounds.
He was a big-ass kid. He was a football player.
He should not have been on there.
He's a... okay.
Passed the weight limit by a long shot.
Either way, he's a football player. He was like 14. He was on one of those rides, and he fell out. Or he was on a ride that goes up and then drops you, like a drop ride. And on the way down, he fell out of his seat, and he landed on the ground. And it was crazy. But I didn't even... When I looked up the story, I was like, Icon Park. It's like, where the heck is that? And I look it up, and I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's the place where we fucking met up in Orlando.
Apparently, that kid at the top... This is the part that gave me chills. The kid at the top told the kid next to him, he said, tell my dad I love him.
Dude, what?
Like he knew.
How is that verified?
The kid next to him said it. I don't know. I mean, it's like a theory. It's not verified.
Yeah.
But like in the video, I'm pretty sure the guy says.
But who did we hear that from? The other guy? I don't know. I don't want to get into the conspiracy of it because like whatever. If he unlatched himself or whether they didn't check him or he's over the weight limit. Either way,
at the top of this drop, you say that. It's like as a joke. You're like, tell my mom I love her, bro.
Yeah.
You fall, you
dude,
know what I mean?
And you know that ride? It tilts you out 30 degrees.
Stop.
Yes, that specific model.
Stop.
So it tilts you out to make you even more scared. And he fell out. Because think about it, your seat is not... Because I was thinking about, how did he fall out? Because even still, your seat is like flat. If that force, it's kind of keeping you in the seat. This one tilts you out. So if your shit
that's
comes
why
up,
he went like this.
That's why he fell forward out of his seat.
Like literally slipped
like
out.
the design of the ride was like part of the reason.
But like he also didn't have a seatbelt.
I know, but still.
Bro. The workers...
Oh, super fucked. That's why I don't even ride that shit.
Yeah.
Not even worth it for me.
Dude, but I've ridden a lot of those. I don't know if I will
that
again.
shit doesn't happen. Like it's tested, but it's...
I know.
That kid's just huge.
He might have ripped out.
That too.
350 pounds. 6'5".
Yeah. He's like way bigger than me.
You're probably right.
You know what I mean?
Was he really 6'5"?
That's what chat told me.
14
He was big. He was
14,
definitely
that
tall.
kid was the
career.
next football player.
He was gonna be #1 pick in the draft
for sure.
No, really, bro. I'm not even joking. Like that shit's insane size.
I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm just saying.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Well, how did you even get on that topic where you just took us from like?
No, because I was saying, what if something like that happened on stream?
Would he get banned? Would he get banned?
Yeah, like would you
I
get
wouldn't
banned?
get banned, but it'd be crazy. It'd go viral.
Think about how crazy it is that there was a guy even recording that.
I mean,
that
that's
ride,
not crazy.
That ride goes 1,000,000 times a day, though.
I know, but
there was a guy recording that specific.
I was
incident.
thinking that the full thing, 5-minute video, bro.
Thing.
Oh, 5 minutes.
It was like a 4 or 5 minute video.
checking them on the ride before in the
That guy
way.
filmed the whole thing.
Yes, the
Holy
whole
no way.
entire
Whole
thing.
thing, bro.
I've
I
only
have the
seen just
video.
the like 10-second clip.
Yeah,
I'm not
the
gonna
one that
pull
I
it up,
showed you
but-
on Reddit was the. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if we want to go on this rabbit hole.
Anyways,
but
yeah, we don't need to.
wild,
Sad.
sad, wild.
But here's the thing. Like, we were talking earlier about the topic of, you know, you become more cultured, etc. I feel like I've seen so much. Like, growing up, I used to watch the fucking ISIS beheading videos. Shit like that. Like, anything
On, like,
crazy that
Live
happened.
Leak.
Yeah, on Live Leak. Like,
We're in Lebanon, bro. Those videos I got shared on WhatsApp were like beheadings and shit.
you know,
It was
like,
crazy.
I'm desensitized.
Really?
Yeah.
We're,
Like, shit like
Do
that
you
happens,
remember-
and in my head, I'm like, okay, it sucks, and I'm sorry, but it's the real world.
No, you're so
That's just
right.
reality. And I see all that, and that's also why I love the IRL streaming, because crazy shit happens, and I look at chat, and I'm like, you guys aren't used to this because you're in this fucking Twitch bubble. This is the real world. Some dude pulled a knife out in San Antonio, or not San Antonio, in Houston, or Dallas. When I was in Dallas, some dude pulled a knife out. He was fucking fighting with a dude he'd given drugs to or something. This is like one of my first IRL streams. Fucking a month in. He pulls a knife out. He goes, "Welcome to Texas, baby." And like, we just walked past him. They were like friends, and I guess he owed him money or some shit. It was too dark to like see it. But the dude had a fucking shank out, like in front of the dude, and they were just talking. I just walked
Grand
past
Theft
him, you
Auto
know what I
shit,
mean? Like,
Just walking.
Dude, I
past
kind of
them.
just want to hear a couple more crazy stories. Like I just want to hear the wild shit.
I don't know, bro. Shit happens all the time. Like, off the top of my head, I'd have to go through my TikTok clips to see like
Yeah,
what the
I saw
wildest ones are.
I saw the kid in Las Vegas that was
Yeah.
streaming. What was the deal with that? There's like a computer you can rent or just
So
go
in
up to.
the
Gaming
Luxor
lounge.
Hotel, the Pyramid in Vegas.
Yeah.
There's a
I've stayed
big
there,
there's a big
actually.
esports lounge. Like, they do tournaments
Oh,
there
yeah.
inside. There's a big, and he was on the streaming setup. He wasn't streaming, but he was on the main setup that you could see the casino behind. I
So you can just go up and play on it.
yeah, like you pay
Oh, okay.
and you rent it out, and then so I was
He
like,
was young. Like his
Yeah.
parents probably paid for it. or
Yeah,
something.
I was walking on my way out, and he was the last stop. He was the last, because I didn't look at it when I walked in. I went all the way through. There's an NBA tournament. I walked all the way at the top. There's like a bar inside, people enjoying it. And he was on my way out, and I like stopped behind him, and he like looks, and then that clip happened. Like,
Yeah.
Arab! Ah! Oh my God! Are you Arab?
Are you Arab? Oh my God, guys, it's Arab! Oh, he's gonna give me $100
And he
if I
almost
win.
won too.
Yeah.
That was the second game. There was 2 games. I clipped them
damn.
both together.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you offer him the $100 on both games or just the
Yeah,
second game? Oh,
yeah,
nice.
both games. I should
So-
have paid for his
His time.
time. Just
Yeah.
'cause.
No, but I thought about it. I was like, oh man, that sucks for him. But at least you gave him 2 tries. I thought you only gave him 1
I
try.
gave him 2 tries. We clipped it together to look like 1 try on TikTok because there's only that much time.
Yeah. No, that was a good way to clip it,
That was
honestly.
a great clip.
And
You
we
made
shouted
the
out his
content
YouTube
better.
channel.
Nice.
You know, like, the kid got everything he fucking needed.
Exactly. It's like those 2 kids that you bought the
That's
toys
it.
for. Like that made their whole year
That's
probably.
it, yeah,
This kid probably still talks about it.
for sure. He still comments. I see his comments.
Really?
Yeah, I see his comments on fucking YouTube and TikTok and shit. I'm Gaho or whatever his name is on.
That's sick.
That's amazing. That's really cool, honestly.
So
That's the coolest thing. Impact. You know, like
Exactly.
fucking impact.
How many people do you think know who you are in the world?
So let's
Like
say
individual people.
10 to 30 million.
You think that many?
Yeah,
30 million?
10 to 30. So between there. Cause like
10's big.
You got to think of all the people that don't follow
10's
you that
not
know
that
who you
big.
are.
Yeah, I guess that's
Like I don't follow fucking Grant Cardone, but like I definitely know who he is.
Look at that.
You know?
You know who The Rock is. You might not follow him. You know who
Yeah.
fucking Kendall Jenner is. Like, they're bigger, obviously, but I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
You know who fucking
get
Dua
what you're
Lipa
saying.
is. You probably don't even know.
30
how she
million is
looks.
not that much. I get it.
It's not. It might even
It's
be
a
more.
tenth of the state of Georgia.
But like
It might even be more.
yeah,
It might be. As far as just people who are like familiar with who you are.
a tenth of U.S. You mean?
Even like sometimes on TikTok, I'm like, oh, I've seen this guy's videos a few times. I don't follow him, but
Exactly.
he's funny.
You know who he is.
And I know who he is. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't even know his username, to be
That's it.
honest. But I'm like,
But
oh,
I'm saying
that guy.
I'm saying by my name.
yeah.
I think 10 plus.
God damn.
Well, I'm proud of you, brother.
Young buck.
Because you think of it this way, like 1 million plus people. I have 1 million plus views on multiple YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Those people have watched and know they've seen my face for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know,
But
like-
this is a million people.
Yeah, but that's just that YouTube video.
No, I get it. I know. We're saying 30 million might even be an underestimate.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
It's pretty
to
cool.
think about.
Well,
It's really cool.
You know, last time you gave some advice on this podcast. What was his fortune cookie advice? Do you remember?
It was like to creators that were like coming up. You were like, do this. You remember what it was, Nate?
Did he edit it?
Yeah, he clipped it.
We posted it, but it was like before his time.
That long?
No, it was before his time.
He just went back
Before
and
Nate's
clipped
time,
past
but he
it.
went back in because we've been trying to experiment with different like TikTok clips and stuff. So we're like going back to old episodes, and your episode's pretty popular. So we're like trying to
Does it do well
get
on
some
TikTok?
clout.
I don't know.
Trying to get
Fortune
some clout,
cookie advice
some
does.
Arab clout.
Really?
Okay.
Did that one do well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of other people's popped.
yeah. Some of them were really big.
Fuck. Podcasts on TikTok do so well.
It's weird. On Reels actually too.
Fuck Reels.
Dude, fuck Reels, but also like
I have a
they
hatred
perform.
towards Reels. Like a heavy hatred.
Come on, don't be a little bitch, bro.
I'll post like
Post
a
a
reel.
reel, god damn it.
I'll post a reel that makes me look cool, and I'll post it on the feed.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm proud of you. So,
Yeah.
like, last time you gave some fortune cookie advice. What's some more you can give us? You're 6 months.
Now that you're
of a more
an
cultured man.
experienced
6 months
world
ago, I
traveler,
quit
man.
almost.
You've explored different genders.
5 months and 3 weeks, I quit. I've been streaming for 5 months. 6 months, I quit.
What do you mean 6 months you quit?
6 months ago, I quit Fortnite, basically.
Okay. This was your paused period that no
Yeah.
one knew. Oh my gosh, he's off the market.
Is he dead?
Hey, bro. Eddie, just tell Arab I hope he's okay.
I got those DMs all the time.
I don't know what's going on in his life, but I just want to let you know, like, I'm here for him if he needs
Like,
me.
it's cute.
It is cute.
Come on,
It's just like also.
They were probably
There are random people
they
on
were
the
probably
internet
they were probably messaging Edwin a shit
that
ton.
I'm so much. His stream was always full of Arab. My
a side
confidence
piece.
since then has gone through the roof
Yeah.
because I know that whatever I fucking touch, if I put my mind to it, it's gonna work. now.
Mm-hmm.
Streaming at least. Like I don't
Yeah.
have an ego to the point where it's like I'm the best. Like I don't. But like when I put my mind to something, it's
Yeah.
gonna work.
Yeah.
So I'd say like after your first time switching, after your second time switching, when it becomes successful, you realize you could do anything. So just believe in yourself. Like if you've done it once, have the fucking confidence. It's scary. It's scary risking it all. It's like I would have to get a real job if it
Yeah.
all fucked up. Just believe in yourself. I
yeah,
think,
but
like,
you have enough connections now that you don't actually have. You would never probably work like a normal type of
Ever.
job. You'd be like an editor or something,
Yeah.
like a kind of fun job.
Not
You'd
even
like
an editor, like,
freelancer.
Come join us.
Yeah.
creative.
You'd probably come. You'd probably come join the full media squad.
Come join us, child.
yeah. So like,
But you
that.
could even be like another YouTuber's editor, like follow people, or, do. You wouldn't.
Listen,
You're at a point now where you're never gonna have to like go back to just like normal. You're not gonna work at McDonald's.
Yeah, with that piece of advice, it's like
Those cheeseburgers are good though.
God
when
damn.
you make money in content, right? Content is never forever. Every YouTuber has low points. Every
You're
YouTuber
right.
has points where they don't make money. You need to save up your money. Don't spend it on the dumb shit like fucking crazy fancy cars and jewelry or whatever, or fucking LA lifestyle. Save up your money and look at money as fuel, right? When I meant to make the transition, if I had no money saved up and I had spent it all, it would have been like so much stress and pressure, and I wouldn't have wanted to do it.
What was your runway again? Like 6 months of savings you had or something?
I had 12 to 18 months
Okay. Pretty solid.
worth of traveling,
Yeah.
like expenses,
Which is like what you needed just in case.
what I needed just in
Yeah,
case.
for sure.
Big
Big lesson there.
lesson. So it gave me the confidence to be like, okay, I can do all this and do whatever the fuck I want the way I want to do it,
So even if it took you 18 months to turn positive on something, it was still worth it.
as long as I saw the growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a big lesson.
it
there for
took-
people.
4 months.
But you were willing to lose 18.
I was willing to lose 18.
Yeah.
Those 3 months, too,
And to be
weren't,
fair, you
weren't crazy low.
probably-
Like the third month was breaking even.
Yeah.
And to be fair, by month like 12, if it really wasn't popping, you probably would have even known by then.
I probably would have switched if it wasn't popping.
Like if it wasn't popping after a year, you'd be like, "Fuck!" Like
Yeah.
it's probably time to reevaluate.
Yeah.
Like I don't think you would have made it to the 18.
I wouldn't have made it. If like 6 to 8 months in, if
you
there
didn't
was
see
no growth,
yeah.
if it was still stagnant,
If it was
right
growth
now,
or
you would
less,
still be doing it.
I'd still be doing it right
You'd be
now.
like,
if it was
fuck it, it's
stagnant.
big. No one knows yet.
That's it.
Like 12 months in, you were like
8 months? No, 8 months. I probably would have looked at it like, okay.
the thing with content too is like Someone told me this when I first started my podcast, because I was like, I actually get like a decent amount of compliments on it. And my friend was like, dude, that just means that like if you're already getting that many compliments and you're at this low of viewership,
Yeah.
think about how many more
That's it, bro.
compliments there's going to be when you actually hit
Bro,
like real scale.
Even that, look at the hate. Okay, when I get hate comments on my YouTube, which I get one like every video at least, one or two. I mean, my YouTube's not popping, so like it might get like 4K views a video, but it'll get like 10, 20 comments right now, right? When I get a hate comment on it, I'll click the person's name and search it through my comments, and I notice that they'll comment on a lot of my videos, hate, and then back in the day they used to comment support or whatever. And I'm like, you're still watching every video. You are still, like, you're typing this whole paragraph on how I fell off, but every single video, you keep coming back. So it's like you're clearly enjoying it, and you want to keep up with my life. And
You
you're
can do that on
addicted to
YouTube.
it.
You can see all the comments they've ever left you.
Yeah, you could just search their name into the search bar.
Because there's a comment section in the YouTube studio. If you search their name,
Oh,
it would
really?
just, it would
Yeah.
just
Sick.
search
Just copy
all of
paste
it.
it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
it searches all of it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The comment section where you like respond to comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
the
You
back
can, like,
end
search
of
people's
YouTube
names
studio.
there.
Yeah,
No, I know what you're talking about. I clicked around a little bit the
Yeah.
last couple of days.
Yeah.
yeah, and it.
Eddie over here, he's got what did I say? Admin access to
That's
the
right.
YouTube
I'm
channel.
admin now on our YouTube channel.
'Cause you know how you can add
I
permissions
used to
now.
be a little bitch boy editor boy.
And you look, and it's they're watching everything. So
Yeah.
like, I'm clearly winning. Like, I'm a
Yeah.
content creator. Views is what drives everything.
So your advice is save and invest.
Save
back
your money.
into what you're doing.
Look at money as fuel to make content, because the way content works is you'll make $0 for a long time, and then when you make money, you will make a lot of money. And if you get caught up and spend all of that, like, let's say I only had 2 months of savings.
You lose growth.
I had 2 months of savings. I can't take that risk.
Yeah.
You know, I need to try to build up again. But it's like my channel was already in the downfall when I switched, so I had to switch. Like,
It's the same for companies too, not just individuals, right? Like as a company,
This is good advice.
that's it.
yeah,
Like,
we had a goal to save up X amount of money to feel safe in attacking harder.
exactly. You
Once
can
we have this
attack.
much money, we're willing to attack. Fuck it,
Yes.
spend on ads. Fuck it, shoot content. Fuck it, hire the person.
Yes.
Fuck it, go. You know
We
what I
can
mean?
do things our way, the way we really want to, without being like so
Exactly.
tight on cash flow.
Exactly.
Like we don't have the.
That's
we,
why.
we
So we
would
need
do
to have
this.
our nest to be aggressive, because
Yeah.
then we can miss.
That makes sense.
And that's the most important thing, I'd say, for
the
anybody.
fuck you
who's-
money.
It's not fuck you,
I
money.
know.
Believe
Just
it.
kidding.
Believe in yourself, and just have money as fuel to keep doing what you do.
Yeah.
To not have to go work for someone else.
Yeah.
And the last thing is
Well, there's
Logan.
nothing wrong with working for someone else,
No, of course, but I'm just
as long
saying,
as you're like in a company with like a good vision. and,
Well, I'm
like,
saying
you
for, like,
feel you're
content,
actually a part of it.
I'm saying for like content creators,
Yeah.
you're the sole proprietor.
Yeah.
You know, so like I'm giving them the advice of
Yeah. Yeah. Fair
content
enough.
creators.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, nothing wrong with working for someone else. Like if I had to work with you guys, it'd be so fun, probably.
I have a lot of people I would totally work for.
Yeah.
Same.
I agree. Nothing wrong with it. I like. Last thing I'd say.
Hey, chart.
Logan Paul said a quote, and it's my favorite quote to this
I already
day.
know which one you're saying.
And he said, this was recently, it was like 3 weeks ago. He said, my job is to do the impossible, and your job is to tell me I can't. I love that quote.
Such a good quote, honestly.
Such a good quote. Because that's like the reality to the haters.
Yeah.
Keep telling me I can't do shit, I'm going to keep doing it.
Pull it out, baby. Where can people follow you? Where can they find you? Where's the best place to connect with you?
Just Google Arab. I might be the third search. I might not be. It depends on the day.
It might be the first.
No, third.
Ever the first.
Check it. Is it up third right now?
Might be the first for me, bro.
No. Go incognito.
You're within 6 yards of the real Arab. We'll put him first.
Is it third?
Wikipedia.
Is my Twitter third?
Is this you?
Stop. It should be under the images. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not.
It is. It is. You're number 3. You're all the videos.
Okay.
Okay. I lied. Actually, you're not. You're falling off. Whoa, bro. You're
I'm never in the
falling off.
videos.
Dude,
It's always the Twitter search.
You've
No, but I
fallen
remember
off.
there was
No,
one
it's either I'm
specific.
there or I'm not there.
There was one
there's no
specific
between.
time where it switched. There was a time where you were like number 1, and then like something
I've
happened.
never been number one.
Oh, okay, well at least you're
You were
like
always
top
like number
ranked.
2 and 3 though.
Number 3.
Like your tweets would be like high up.
That's it. It's the Twitter. That's it. That's the only one that's up there.
You're nothing to me now. You've actually digressed. Get him off the podcast.
You've digressed
I'm telling you, it's
quite a bit.
Some days it's yes, some days it's no. It's
Delete
like a few
the
days a
entire
week.
episode. We
They
don't want
give me
anyone
like they
knowing.
feed it. Okay, if you want to find me, just go on Instagram. My handle is just Arab.
There it is.
Instagram.com/Arab.
Ooh, that's big.
So big.
Anywhere else?
And the other shit they could find.
Twitch Arab.
Oh, they could just find it.
Twitter, your fellow Arab.
You'll figure it out, bro. If you can't figure it out, you deserve to get scammed by one of my fake
I was
accounts
about to
for
say
15
the same
racks.
thing, bro.
You're probably the same guy. And honestly, if you've set money, you know, I feel very bad for you. Some of these stories are
And
sad.
if you made it this far into the podcast, comment titties in the comment.
No, come on,
on.
bro. Let's keep it classy, bro. We got a good audience. Like you talked a lot of
Ass.
sex shit
Ass.
already this episode. Let's skip that. Let's like bring some value.
Um,
An emoji. Last time it was hot dogs.
eggplant emoji.
See, we could also just.
Sex appeal sells on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter and everything.
It's just a.
You were
comment.
so right about the Super Bowl commercial one when we put the lady in it instead. I was like, yeah, you're right.
Sex appeal sells.
Yeah, but this is just a comment to comment. It's not to like thumbnail them into this.
This is
clip.
true.
Comment a random emoji. That's totally not an eggplant.
I look forward to the eggplants. Jesus.
Oh my
No.
goodness.
Not an eggplant.
Absolutely not at all costs.
Any emoji that is not an eggplant.
Anyways.
Ended on that wink.
I've been holding on to this for the whole podcast.
Oh, it was March 7th was the Mr. Beast episode.
Which one?
March 7th.
Which
So
one?
many
Mr.
weeks
Beast
ago.
episode 3 weeks ago.
Which?
At like minute 20.
For Joe Rogan. Joe
We
Rogan.
talked
for
about the
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
You guessed 3 weeks. I guessed 2 months. Oh no, you guessed 1
I
month.
said 2
I don't
weeks.
know, I don't
yeah, I
know.
said 2-3 weeks.
Anyways, thank you
I'm
so
always
much.
right.
Thanks,
for being on this.
everybody.
Hey, next episode though, I'm just gonna call it ahead of time, foreshadowing here. We're gonna do some pretty cool round table type shit with you here.
I'm
Some
in.
next level marketing shit together.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil too much of it, but
When am I not in?
I mean, when you're traveling around the world.
Yeah, but like when I'm home,
When you're
I'm always
in- Okay, sounds good.
Anyways, thanks so much, guys, for listening.
Peace.
Hope you got some value out of it. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the 4Media Uncut podcast. If you want to work with us, learn with us, or even join the team and be a part of what we're doing at 4Media Marketing, just go to our website. It's 4media.marketing. No .com, no .net, .marketing, because that's all we do around here. And most importantly, share this with a friend wherever you're listening to or watching this on. Please hit that share button, send it over to a friend, someone else that you think will get value out of this. It would mean the world to us.
And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like this video and comment down below any suggestions for future guests. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, please rate this 5 stars and leave us a review there. That helps us tremendously in the algorithm world. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode of 4Media Uncut Podcast.